What is up, guys? Welcome to the I was about to say inaugural episode, but it's like this is not inaugural. This is like my seven. It's how many episodes have we done at Origin? I think we've done three, 4. Kevin?
Three, maybe
three.
4.
What do you think? How many have we done?
At least 3 or 4.
At least 3 or 4. So yeah, this is it. So it's not our inaugural, but it's like I'm home.
Inaugural with the process.
Inaugural. Yes, this is the first. Welcome to AMD week. Let me just start with that because this is all AMD all week. We're going to be doing X3D for the whole time. You guys have been begging me. We're going to start it. I think this actually may be the world's first live 7900X3D build because obviously, you know, AMD only sent the press 7950. So we're going to be showing you today. The whole plan today is to build a PC. This may be a record for you because you and I love cable management, but we know we also can't be too crazy long. So we're gonna have to like this speed it up. It's gonna be hard for us. I know. You're looking at this the same way I am. And by the way, this is the only person that I know who does cable management better than I do. He actually, he will make fun of me on Instagram because he's like, I'll send this thing of just horrendous cable management. He's like, hey, it's good to see you posting your work. And everybody calls me the king of cable management, but nobody knows that PJ actually does it better than me. So I don't say that lightly because it's all in good fun. I know we know that, but you know, I should introduce you. I should. Who are you?
I am PJ Zimbelman. I am the lead marketing tech for Origin PC. I help build all the One of Them showcase builds, all influencer and review systems for Origin PC. And I help do all of my builds. And
actually, you guys are going to see his work because we are getting ready to review one of your systems that we're doing like a long-term series on, and you were like, Robey, do you want a picture of it now? And I haven't actually opened it yet, so I haven't because we found out that it was like stuck in freight, and they were, oh yeah, you told me that, and I had to call me, they were waiting for you to tell us when to deliver it. Remember? So anyway, that's coming up. PJ actually built that system, so you guys are very, very exciting. We're going to be talking about long-term ownership of an Origin system, but today, and actually this whole week. I'm very excited because there is an initiative that AMD is doing, and it's called the AMD Advantage program. And the reason I like it is, and I think you talk about this, choosing PC hardware is not easy. In fact, it's considered one of the most challenging parts of whether that's DIY or even buying a pre-built for the most part, right? And so a lot of times people go in there and they have a tough time. And so what AMD has essentially done is built a program called AMD Advantage, which is, I don't know, Deb's back there, but it's hundreds of criteria that these desktops have to hit to make sure that when you purchase this system, it's not noisy. It has specific thermals. It's like the experience stuff that comes with it, what the RAM is, no bottlenecks, and it's not just desktops, but it's laptops as well. So today we're actually going to be building an AMD Advantage desktop. And I think this actually might be the first one where we're actually building one live. So you guys are going to see the entire process done from end to end. And then we're also going to show you, funny enough, we're also going to show you how to install Windows and then what you need to do to make sure that your X3D system runs efficiently, because there's actually some magic with that, because a lot of people have thought, when I do Windows, I'll do things like uninstall Xbox Game Bar or set the power limits off of balance, which will actually hurt your performance on X3D. So we're going to be walking through all that today. Plus we have a 5800X. We have Uncharted to give away. We got Forspoken to give away. We got Uncharted. Yeah, we got another game. I just forgot the name of it. Anyway, we got games. Another game. We got a bunch of giveaways to get to happen today. So this should be a really, really great stream. But hi, everybody. And it's so good to see you. I can see chat. It's in a little different place. Let's talk about the parts we're putting inside of this. So because this is AMD Advantage, that means it has either a 7900X3D, a 7950X3D, and a Radeon 7900xtx.
So let's say we'll pack it off with
So we're going to pick it off with this. Okay, so X670, which is required. You have to have an X670 board. You have two options with the Corsair. You can either do a Strix or the X670 Hero. So we're going to be doing the highest end AMD Advantage system. In fact, if you were to put this whole system together, it'd be about $4,700 if you were going to build this on the configurator.
Correct.
And so we're good there. So that's our motherboard.
And why not? If you're going to go big, go big. Don't just.
Dude, we don't do this. We always go big.
Correct.
That's when we're at Origin. That's the whole point. Okay, so there's our motherboard. 7900X3D. 7900X3D. We have it right here.
for the.
ROG is Pog. Robey, his mic is off. Whose
My mic is off.
We have all the mics. Are you talking about? Or
Testing,
he might just be
testing,
quiet.
1, 2.
He might just be. We have Alex, the expert, is on it, guys. We have Alex, the expert, who's on it, but he's definitely checking all this stuff. What else we got?
Corsair?
DDR5, Expo, 6,000 mega transfer RAM. You have to have 6,000 mega transfer. It has to be DDR5 at least, and Expo.
For the operating system, 2 TB Corsair 990 Pro.
Yeah, 990 Pro, which we will of course upgrade the firmware because that's been a thing. But 990 Pro has to be 2 TB of NVMe storage.
With an 870 QVO for storage.
And we're just going to add this.
Yes.
It's not AMD Advantage, but again, you can always step up, and this is just showing you can throw another 2 TB
Correct.
drive.
You can always add an additional storage
What
to
is
the system.
Oh, so, okay, there you go. Cool. Yeah, cool. Okay, what else we got?
I already took it out of the box.
This I'm excited about. So this is, okay, I'm excited about because Corsair has new fans. So this is the new XT, right? Yep. This is the new XT model of their AIO, so they upgraded the Capellix. It has your new AF fans on it, so we've talked a little bit about that. The AF fans actually have higher airflow, but lower static pressure. We showed temperature-wise, it's about 2 degrees within range, so it's very much like the Capellix, just an upgrade to what used to be your best fans, and just a little bit of a change here. But that's what we have here, and then we've got the Elite LCD kit that goes with it. So there it is. So we're going to have the LCD and make sure it looks pretty and all that sort of stuff.
For the fans, we're using QL120.
We're using QL120 fans, 10 of them.
Yeah, I have 10 of them. I'm not going to bring them all up here, but...
Yeah. Now, of course we wish that, this is funny enough, if you're thinking about this, you're like, Robey, why are you using QL fans with an XT AIO? They just don't have the new AIO. They are coming. So you guys will have the AF fans, which are better performing.
We do. Origin PC does offer the AF fans, but right now it's in a RGB format. So I know within the next in the next month or so like that, we'll start offering the RGB versions of the actual AF120
But
fans.
Everybody knows you have to have RGB. Like, you have to.
Correct.
Because if you don't, then your temps are going to be bad, your performance is going to be bad.
That's the worst.
RGB makes everything better, guys. Everybody knows that, right? Am I right?
Isn't it such a bothersome?
Yes.
You know, you only got like maybe the CPU lit up and your system's just not performing as it should. You know, maybe if I got all the fans lit up, maybe, you know.
RGB. Yeah, RGB equals best performance. Thank you very much. What?
We're live on TikTok.
Oh, live on TikTok too.
We're live on TikTok.
Okay, guys, apparently, so we're live on Tinder. We're live on Origin PC.
We're live on
TikTok
Origin PC.
and Tinder. We're big on Tinder. So if you're watching live on Tinder, make sure you swipe left. You know what I mean? Because that's what Origin. Swipe right. That's right. We want swipe right.
Swipe. Yeah, you want to swipe right.
I'm not a Tinder expert. I've been married for a while. So anyway, it seems 2 of them in separate ears. Okay, we can hear that, Alex. It says we can hear them, but 2 of them in separate ears. I don't even know what that means. Okay, so yeah, we don't know what's going on there, guys. We're hopefully you guys will be able to deal with it and bear with it. We're going in there. I'd swipe right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. What else is going on? Everybody having a good day? 4 Twitch stream. Yeah, there's 4. We are everywhere. Okay, what do we got? Okay, so this is new, and Tom's gonna be mad, but understand, Tom. This is something that is coming to the AMD Advantage desktops, and that's why I want to show it. It will not be the HX1200. It will be the 1200 Shift.
Yes, sir.
So the new side-mounted, new PSUs coming out from Corsair. We wanted to show that you could get a 1200 watt model. You can do 850, 1000, or 1200. With the 1200 watt model, this actually would go up to a little over $5,000. You don't need 1200 watts for this, but we just wanted to show that off.
Again,
just
because Origin PC.
And yeah, plus Origin PC. But the other thing too is you don't need 1200 watts for this system. This would be a little bit of overkill. 1000 watts or minimum 850 if you wanted to.
Correct.
So yeah, there is our PSU. And that is it. Like, we've done it all. We went through it all. That's it for the stream, guys. Just kidding. No, we're going to build it. No, we're going to build it. We're actually going to build this PC today.
Oh, man.
So here's what's happening. We're going to get this out of the way. Because we're actually going to use a Sapphire Nitro, guys. I am firing up my Origin PC for a little COD. Good. Okay, awesome. Loud, loud, loud. The mic is now overclocked. Robey is now super loud. You guys, I need you to understand. Alex, can you come around on the other side of the camera? Just coming around the other side of the camera real quick. Look at this guy. He's so stressed right now. He is so stressed, guys. He is working on it. We're going to make it better. Just understand. We love Alex. He's working on it. He's making it sound better. Okay, here we go. Start it here. Wow, that was flare-ish. So much flare. You flipped it over? What is this? Like, I didn't
I'm
know
a
we
pro,
had this
dude.
kind of.
That's-
I didn't even know we had this kind of action
I have
happening.
this. I maintain this extreme sense of professionalism.
Okay, so the question is, here's the thing: will the AIO socket cover pop over the VRM? When I
should.
do this. Okay, here we go. You can move the box. Here we go, guys. For the first time in Florida, in this square mileage, we're going to be putting a 7900X3D inside of a system live here on the show. And I like, it's funny because I fought PJ and lost, but then he was nice enough to let me do this anyway. So I wanted to do, this is my first X3D system that I'm getting to do the install. We don't have a top down or anything like that. This is just flaring. Like, that's the thing, is you're getting all of his flair with this. So here we go. We're gonna
We need more flair.
We need more flair.
Office space.
Yeah,
More
it's
flair.
More flair. So many jokes that I could go on, but I didn't. Okay, here we go. Popping this in here now. Will the VRM clear is a question. Okay, here we go. Oh,
Boom, I
that
told
was,
you.
It was okay. No, we actually have got these to fly.
Oh, you're trying to get it to-
Yeah, like,
Oh,
popped
you make
it
a
up
game out of
like
it.
America.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Okay.
Because
Needs
Merca.
more cowbell. Yeah, Alex is a. So how's audio now, guys? Is it better? What's up, everybody? Guys, amazing giveaways, amazing show today. We're here with PJ. Okay, now I'm gonna let you. Oh, we're gonna peel.
Go ahead, peel.
Peel. We're
It
gonna
will peel.
It will peel. We're peeling. It's just like skin off of a sunburn, man. So, no,
I
That's
don't know
not a
about
good
that.
illustration.
I mean, if your skin's coming off like that from a sunburn, I suggest you seek medical attention.
Oh man. Oh man. Guys, by the way, while we're down here, we're actually gonna get to go on a boat. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
where you
going-
headed?
Yeah, we're getting to go on a boat, dude.
Where you headed?
I don't know. I
Just
they
go on a boat.
They literally, some random stranger came up and said, "I'm inviting you on a boat." That's fine, right? No.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let me know how that goes.
Let me know how that goes.
Or don't.
Or I may never. Yeah, he's like PJ was like, I remember the last time I saw Robey. He was it was going in there. It's amazing. Okay, the surround sound is amazing, right? You guys get surround sound? Okay, that's awesome. They're saying surround sound. This is great. They're working on it, guys. They're working on it. Last PC Robey builds because he went on a boat. That's right. A shark. Yeah, there's shark bait. Ooh, I like that. That was good. This must be my headset. If you guys are getting like surround sound, this is like a new codec we've added to Twitch, guys. This is the way we go. Serial killer vibes. Somebody says really weak on Robey's mic. They're working on it. Look, Alex is. So I don't know if you guys know this, but Alex actually has almost perfect hair all the time. But now it's actually all disheveled because he's focused on fixing your guys' problem right now. So we're working on it. So thanks for being a part of it, and we are going to make it better. But we are building 7900X3D. So interesting things about this. I want to talk a little bit about the 7900X3D because the 5800X3D was such a magnificent CPU. It was really funny because it was one of those CPUs that people.
That was awesome.
It was
CPU.
awesome, and it still is. Like it's such a, especially because you can get it for like around $300, right? So if you can get a 5800X. 7950 X3D is the fact that these can also do productivity tasks. And the way they do that is when you are running a game, essentially the CPU parks half of the cores, and then the other half are basically run with a new 3D V cache, and you get incredible performance, up to 15% in some cases. And we're talking ridiculous performance increases on a lot of games, especially at 1080p, even at 1440p, etc. And so one of the things that's so rad about this chip is that then though, if you're not running a game, you're getting access to all the cores, they're still doing the boost and everything else, and then you can still use it for productivity. Now, they also use less power, so that's the other thing that's super important is it uses less power, it's more power efficient, but you don't have to just use this for gaming, which was a little bit of an issue with the 5800X3D, is that you had a little bit of a one-trick pony. This one you don't have that, you get the whole shebang here.
Wasn't I
with this.
also told that they actually run cooler?
They do. They also run cooler and less power. So I mean, we're talking about more efficiency. This is like literally the chip that everybody has been waiting for, which is actually pretty cool. You got this, Robey. Check your mic. We got the guys panned left to right. I ordered in the system with watching this last build stream. UPS has lost it in the mail though. Whoa. Really? Ooh, that's brutal. I will tell you. I think I don't know. I think you guys will be okay. By the way, he's back and he's still playing with mic settings, guys. We're going in there. Which is better, they're the same. 7900X3D or 13900KY. Okay, so great question. I know this is a question that comes up a lot. What Intel versus AMD? The thing is, truth be told, like in this world, like
Now it's just a matter of preference.
it is. But on the X3D side, the one thing that's actually very nice is that you don't have to use as much power. So again, you can do a 360 millimeter AIO and be completely okay. On a 13900K, we were recommending a 420 because they run very, very warm. This is a much easier system to manage in terms of cooling, and all in all, like just some really, really great technology. The other thing too is that you can get a 7900 X3D for less than you can actually pay for a 13900K, and you get productivity plus gaming, and a lot of those smart technologies that kind of come with it as well, which is actually pretty cool. So again, that's one of the big things where we definitely have a win here on the AMD side over the Intel side. Yes, $8,000 system lost. That's brutal. But yes, UPS file a claim. I'm sure they'll get it figured. I mean, come on, you can't get away. They can't get away with losing an $8,000 system.
No, a claim would be filed for that.
And that's another great point.
I hope that you were able to contact your actual like a rep or something here, is where they'll be able to help you out with that.
And BDA Lemon, you had a great point. BDA Lemon does say something else. That is something different about the 13900K. Is that this is the end. This is the end of the LGA 1700 socket. One of the things that AMD is saying is that they're going to support.
It just started too.
I know. Well, it's 2 years. 2 years, 2 generations.
I remember 1150.
Yeah.
Forever.
But here's the deal, guys. With this one, they're saying they're going to support the socket like for a long time. So we're like just at the beginning of the brand new AM4 socket. Or sorry, AM5 sockets that we're dealing with now with the LAN pin array and all that sort of LAN grid array and all that sort of stuff too. So, hey, Robey's mic's stuck in mono. They're working on it, guys. He's working on it. He is working on it, guys. When it's mono, doesn't that mean it just comes through both channels?
Kind of sounds kind of muffled.
Oh, I sound muffled. Okay,
Yeah.
It's okay. They're working. It's funny. Alex, he walks out of the room, he comes back, and then miracles happen. Things are just being thrown here, by the way. We're just throwing
parts that you don't need.
Throwing stuff.
There's just parts you don't need. You'll never use them. It's okay.
Miami. They're saying Miami. Humidity is affecting our mics right now. That's probably true.
That's a possibility.
That's a possibility. I mean, it is pretty humid here. Okay, so let me just tell you something. I just left snow. And then I came here. And I was like, I think I was relatively ready for the heat, but I was wrong. I was not ready for the heat at all. It is freaking hot here and it is humid. And so we'll get to this here in a little bit. We got some stuff to kind of tell you why we're here and hanging out in Miami. And by the way, this is just the beginning of our X3D coverage because we're doing this build today with PJ. And then on Saturday, we're actually going to be gaming on this system and a 7950 X3D system. And then on Tuesday, we're actually going to be gaming on a 7950X, a 7950 X3D, a 7900 X3D, and a 5800 X3D. So you can see the difference between all of the chips all at the same time. So like, how is that for epic content? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we are in Miami right now. We're hanging out. This is PJ again. We're here at Origin. We're literally building an X3D AMD Advantage system live. It's like some people are like, Robey, we need better and different content from you. We're just not getting the support we need as an audience to have the greatness that we expect from you. So I flew all the way to Miami. I found the best cable manager I could find. He wasn't available, so I got PJ. Oh, wait, no, PJ, no, you were here. And we're going to have a really good time, guys. This is it. We're chilling in a new studio, trying to vary things up again and having some great, great times. So appreciate that. I also, big announcement today, guys. Big announcement today to kick things off as well. I'm actually really excited about this. We are launching today on Robeytech Discord subs. And so we have just added a brand new channel on the Discord sub. Robeytech's going to be hanging out there, but now you are now going to be getting twice monthly AMAs and behind the scenes. And starting tomorrow, we'll actually be live streaming from the Audi RS3 shoot that we're doing. We're going to show you behind the scenes. You're going to get to watch some of the filming. This is a brand new thing. Those servers are now live. We have a brand new chat for it. So if you guys want to see that, also have access to me more often, all that stuff, that is launched right now over on Discord. So you can go check that out. Yeah.
You guys taking care of my car back there?
Yeah. Right, cool. He's really excited about that. Hopefully you've been following on Instagram and stuff like that, but we're actually doing some really cool stuff. with Origin and AMD to talk about AMD Advantage. But the other thing that's really cool is we're also basically making custom systems that are themed very similar to the car. So you guys are and we're gonna show some of those off here in a bit. He's just working on audio and stuff like that.
I think utilizing the PC and the car content, either way you look at it, it just works hand in hand. That's
So
great.
if you guys want to check that out, go in there. We're also, I mean, again, you also get early access to our community events, our community launch events. Every once in a while we'll probably drop some game codes into Discord subs, all that stuff. So that is now live. You can check that out. It is all live and good to go, and you can get that over at discord.gg/Robeytech. So. Audio is nice. It's officially, so Blondie has officially pushed the button. You can now go join, and your guys' first AMA and first live stream is actually going to be happening tomorrow for Discord subscribers. So more content, more cool ways to get in and be a part of everything, which is pretty cool. Yay, Robey sounds clear. Alex, fix your hair, Gigs. He said fix your hair now. I think Alex got it. So audio sounds better now, guys? Everybody's saying audio sounds better?
That's why I'm wearing a hat.
I have been no to push buttons. My ears when the audio got sorted. Hey, I'm so glad that everybody's going in there. And everybody, thank you so much for the subs. I don't know what's happening from a sub standpoint, but I want to let you guys know the March sub-only giveaway is a PC. So we're going to be giving away a PC. It's going to be a Intel. It's going to be either Intel or AMD system. We'll let you guys know, but that's all happening. So, but the sub-only giveaway for the month of March is the winner of the St. Patrick's Day system, and so that'll be subs either on Discord, subs also on YouTube, and subs on Twitch. So every three of them, everyone is basically entered to win the sub-only giveaway for the month of March, which is a PC. So yeah, that's going to be super awesome. So if you want to get in on that, you can use your free Amazon Prime subscription over on Twitch, or you can head over to YouTube, or you can head to stay at YouTube or over at Discord. Get your sub in, and you're entered to win that PC. So it should be cool. Let's see what's going on there. Who's going to be the first? Yeah, we're trying to win free PJ. You already got it in there. Okay, we're gonna free PJ. Here we go. We're gonna free him.
Can I have my keys?
You're free. No, you got to stay and finish this first. How's everybody doing, by the way?
Lotion.
I feel like I've done the spiels now, so I'm just like, we're paying attention to chat. Good opportunity to ask questions. We're now hanging out and all that sort of stuff. How do you enter? All you got to do is subscribe, either on Twitch, or on YouTube, or now over on Discord, and you are entered to win. And then every gifted entry gets you an extra entry over on Twitch as well. So you have lots of chances to enter to win the amazing custom St. Patrick's Day PC we're going to be building. We don't know what it's in it yet because we haven't chosen a winner. You got a couple more days. Head over to discord.gg/Robeytech. Put in your spec. They get to choose a spec, PJ. So they get to choose a spec. They have a $2,500 limit. It has to be St. Patrick's Day themed, and then we choose one of those people, and then we build that PC that they chose, and they win a $50 gift card for being chosen.
They can spec out the PC.
They can spec out the PC however they want.
They just got to stay within that limit.
And then they got to stay under that limit.
For that amount of money, you can put a nice rig together.
Yeah, you can. And then our tech specialists get to choose the system that they think was the best kind of put together. So it's a little bit of a competition, and then we'll go and customize it, make a St. Patrick's Day one, and then we're going to give that away to one lucky subscriber on any one of our platforms. It's actually pretty rad, right? And they get to build the PC. Like you get to say, and we're going to put the name of the person who actually designed it on the PC, which will be pretty cool.
Oh, like they do with cars.
Yeah,
build the
exactly.
motors. Like, hey, this motor was built by.
Yeah, this PC was designed by, and we'll put the name of the person who get to do it. So
that's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. It's actually, I think it's a really cool community thing, and we're going to be running that every month moving forward in the month of March.
Some of my old builds that I did when I would
reviews or influencers builds like that, that's what I would do. Somewhere inside the system, there was a showcase PC. I would hide my signature in there somewhere.
Yeah. So yeah. That's cool. So is it in the one?
It is.
Oh snap! Okay, so if you have the Corsair one.
No, not the Corsair ones.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking like the big O.
Oh yeah, the big O. Yeah. So the big O, his name is in there.
The Cyberpunk PCs, the Wolfenstein ones, those showcase PCs, somewhere in the system.
Somewhere in the system is PJ's signature, and it says, "I wish I could manage like Robeytech." Signed PJ.
That's exactly what it says. He's not wrong.
Going from there.
Follow his Instagram so you can see the amazing cable management he does.
I don't know. From Alex is doing some work there. Sorry if it's just if there's some audio change like that. They changed the camera a little bit, so he's working on it. They said the audio got a little worse. I don't know what's going on. Camera's back. Okay, there we go. Guys, thank you so much for being patient with us as we're working on the bugs. It's been a while, Alex, since you guys have streamed, right? So there are working out issues. It's been a hot minute. So we're working through it. I appreciate your guys'
Literal hot minute.
A little hot minute. So we're working through it. It changes again. It hurts. Whoa, giveaways. Whatever you did, do it again, people said. See, Discord full list of rules, Newegg gift cards, US only. Let's see, what else is going on? But have you guys missed? I haven't been able to stream for almost a week, man. I wasn't able to stream for almost a week. We did the PG AMD rigs build, which you guys all got to watch. And then after that, man, I had to recover. It's just been like, I got sick and then it took like a long time to actually get better, which was rough. I don't know why it took so long.
Not COVID?
No, it was not COVID. I just literally got really old, which I think if you guys think about it, I've had a little bit of a bout of like not feeling well, but I mean, in the 2.5 years I've streamed, I probably had to cancel stream due to sickness like 4 times. So it's like, it was a big deal to actually be sick.
See this little sneaky thing I do over here?
Yeah. What'd you do?
HD audio cable. I run it between the channels over here under this.
Oh yeah, underneath. Yeah, I've done some. Oh, I didn't know you could do it all the way that far.
The 5000D cable for the HD audio is super long, so you can even
And then where do you actually put this from here?
This goes in here with this group.
Okay, so you're just gonna tell me. Okay, so once you get that in, we're gonna show this. We're gonna show this trick here live and up close. Okay, so we got it, and we'll show what he essentially did. We're giving you some cable management tricks, which we don't actually do very often. Because most of the time you guys just watch it live, but because we're doing this relatively quick, let's show them what you just did. We'll turn it around and bring it over. Okay, so here's what they did. Can you guys see that okay? I don't see what you guys see, but what we did here is he actually ran the HD audio cable underneath the 3 SSDs. Now, do you want to put the SSD in first now?
Yeah, I have the SSD in right now.
Sorry,
Yeah, so I can take it out so you can actually see the cable here.
Oh, wrong camera, Robeytech. Oh, are we on the? Oh, is it this one over here? Okay, he's fixing it. Okay, there it is. It's now on the right camera. Okay, he's got it on the right camera. So now he's showing it. So here you can actually see what he's done is he's actually put it underneath the SSD trays, and then that just makes the cable. So you've got it hiding, and then everything else will look like there's no cable there, which is actually pretty cool. Okay. And we're probably, guys, the audio stuff is probably having to do with as we shift cameras. We've actually had that issue before. It took us a while to troubleshoot that at the Robeytech studio. So we're working through it. We appreciate your patience. Still, almost 500 people here right now, which is actually pretty good. We're having a good time. Wrong mic. Wrong mic.
I have the right mic on. I'm speaking into my mic.
I don't know. I don't even know how.
This is not going to be comfortable working.
Yeah, no, it's not. We actually got to do building and stuff like that. I have a mixed relationship with cable management. My Corsair Vengeance system had amazing wiring done, but oh my god, it was impossible to do anything without a huge mass of wires exploding free. Okay, so what's your thought of that? Okay, so that is a great thing.
What do you mean by
so in other words, when he needed to do or add something, he had to undo the cable management, and then that became an issue for him. Which is what so I don't know, this is actually a great segue here. If you have an Origin system, I don't know if you guys know this, but they will actually upgrade your system if you mail it to them without actually, you don't pay anything. All you pay is for the shipping. The actual tech support and build support is actually free, and that's for life. So if you have a system, an Origin system, and you're like, oh, I want to put in this AIO, you can mail that to them and they'll upgrade your system at no cost to you outside of just shipping the PC back and forth. I don't know if you guys knew that, but that is something that's actually unique to you guys, I think.
The more you know.
The more you know. That's what we're doing. We're G.I. Joe right now.
Or those old commercials when we were kids in the commercials.
Yeah.
The more you know. Ding,
Yeah.
ding.
The sound, that sound better. Let's see. I did not know that. That's an awesome. Yeah, I know. That's one of those things that, like, I think a lot of people don't know about Origin PC is just some of the things from a customer standpoint.
Correct.
And that things that they listen to help with continuing to improve things. Like even the stuff that we recently recently talked about and have seen about their customer support and stuff like that. That's all things that they're continually and vastly improving to make sure that they can fix and find those issues before they go there. But not only that. It's also things like, for instance, if you end up with like needing to upgrade, you can actually the other thing too that I don't think people know is you can call, there may be stuff that's not on the configurator. Like for instance, AF fans. You can call and say, hey, I'd like to order the system but include AF fans, and you can do that custom ordering by calling their number and doing custom order stuff. So that's also something else you can also do, which I think a lot of people didn't know either.
Yeah, we also have what's called an Evolve upgrade, like Robey was actually mentioning earlier.
Yeah.
If you, let's say, for example, you ordered a system last year with a 12th gen processor or something else, and now you want to switch to a new AMD, If you have an Evolve upgrade or if you opt to that system when you purchased your PC, you can actually send the system back. We will buy back the processor that's existing in your system and your motherboard, because that would obviously have to be switched, and you would pay the difference for the no upgraded hardware. We would install that upgraded hardware for you, add all the new drivers, set everything back up, and then ship it back to you.
Okay, so why don't we do this, guys? Why don't we flip it over? Actually, PJ, I'm gonna have you switch sides so that way people can see you
Much
cable
better.
manage.
Yeah, I'm
and then
down for that.
so we're gonna switch over to the other side so you guys can actually see him cable manage. And then I know he'll talk backwards, but I'd rather you guys get to see what we're doing on the system-wise.
let me finish this
Does
thing real
PJ use zip ties? Yes, and we are keeping them, right? We have them all, and we will. We're gonna start the count right now to see if we're gonna be using odd or even. So if you want to get in on that, head over to twitch.tv/Robeytech.
Do you seriously have a bet on odd or even on this?
Yeah.
You really do? You're not joking?
No, not joking. Every stream, people can bet on whether it's odd or even number of zip ties.
I haven't been keeping count, so you guys.
No, you just keep them. You still have them. Right?
Oh, you want to keep my little
yeah,
cuts?
keep all the cuts. Yeah.
Look, I started throwing them away, but these are the ones I use right
Okay.
now. So I'll
So
count
we
for you.
actually have them all in the box right here. So we actually have
look,
them all right here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I'll put it in my phone.
I've used 5 so far.
Okay, so we got 5 is the number that we've used so far.
Counting now, and then I'll leave over here the cuts.
We'll keep over the cuts. So I'm just going to put in the number right now. We have 5 so far.
I didn't know you did that. That's
yeah,
hilarious.
this is what we always do. Okay, so now we know.
What's the biggest number you've gotten so far?
I think it was like in the 60s.
Oh, I beat that. Definitely beat that.
Okay, I'm going to just put zip tie start count is 5.
Let me ask, does it count? Because sometimes I actually use a zip tie to hold something
I do that
temporarily.
too. Yeah.
So those count?
All of them count.
All
Yeah.
right.
It's
All right.
total zip tie
Zip
deaths.
tie.
Start was 5. And then let's put you on the other side of the table so that way people can see you.
No problem.
Is this a sponsor? Of course, they're not going to say something is bad, at least not here at face value. So, you know, this is part of AMD Week. This video is bonus content for AMD, but this is not a sponsored AMD video, but they are sponsoring the giveaways and stuff like that. I'm curious what you said about 7900X3D, because all in all, like, the thing is like, it looks like about half in terms of the cores, and the performance-wise, we look like we're okay. We're gonna be showing all that stuff live, but you know, we're not gonna lie. Like, all in all, like, it's, you know, when you look at it, just new bit of news, 7950X3D has been sold out, and the 7900X3D has been actually also, you know, been hard to basically get a hold of. There's still some in stock, but obviously more preparation there. That was actually just recently in the news, so. Isn't meant to be built yet. You can send them a message on the order ticket. Oh, there you go. Okay, AIO Dragon sending you some information there. So yeah. Guys, the thing is like one of the things that you guys can always expect from us, especially here at Robeytech, is that we always try very hard, regardless of whether it's a paid stream or whatever it was, to be honest with you, tomorrow you will actually see the performance between the 7950X, the 7900X, and then on Saturday, on Tuesday, we'll actually be comparing all 3, so you can make that decision yourself. That is the way that we've done that. We're not hiding anything. AMD's not telling us to do one thing or another. We're just showing you how to set them up, how to use them, and what they perform like, and you'll just see those numbers directly on the show. We're not gonna do anything spectacular to change your mind. When is the big giveaway starting? We usually do the giveaways at the very end of the stream. So. What company does this and send back thing? So in need of temperance was saying, hey, what company can you do this? It's Origin PC. So we're here at Origin, and you guys are seeing it. We're also going to show you guys some examples of their customization. Like, for instance, this is the back panel for the PC that we are putting on. Does that not look awesome? I'm just saying.
I heard you liked carbon fiber, so we put a little carbon fiber on your carbon fiber. So you got
yeah, and again, we're doing some stuff with obviously the Audi RS3, which has carbon fiber and stuff like that into it. But I'm just saying, like, you guys always make me custom stuff. But I have to say, my logo works really well with a lot of designs. It really does. We did a good job with the logo.
It does.
Yeah. So this is what's going on the back panel, and then of course we also have some stuff on the front. We'll show that a little bit later.
I figured you'd like a little flavor between all the panels, so you don't have the exact same Robeytech. We try to have a different one every single time we give you something.
Well, that is actually true.
All right.
Yeah, it's a sick pattern. They do a good, and they do this. It's always a surprise. I always come in, and then I get surprised with what my laptops, my desktops, all of them. And I don't know what's on the other one yet. We were talking a little bit of that, so I don't even know what the other one looks like, the one that you guys sent me. So we'll have another surprise. We'll get to see another one here later on. Do a BIOS flashback. Where can I get us in stock for active build? Okay, so unfortunately, Free Dom Toad was asking, hey, where can I get a 7950X3D? Unfortunately, they're sold out. They do have one of the things that AMD did promise, and I don't, when they talked about it when they at launch, is that there will be continual stock, and you should see them come in on a regular basis. So again, following your places like Newegg, all those sort of places will be a great opportunity, and hopefully you'll be able to get one soon. But there are more chips coming, and the 7900X3D will be showing you the difference in performance. If you want to check those out, you guys will see that tomorrow. Saturday. If you guys want to see that, if maybe that might be a good alternative for you. It is less expensive. Let's see other questions. Yeah, but it will be overkill for that GPU. Not seeing what's going in there, so I must have missed that thing. Robey, how close are you to your 5000D? A long way. It's funny. There are a lot of other PC build streamers, and they mostly build 011s, and they mostly build 5000Ds. We haven't actually built that. I mean, I probably built about 10 or 15. You have built way more because that's all you.
This is mostly the standard for. It's either this case or the 4000D, which is the most standard. Like when we do influencer reviews, those are the ones that people favor the most. But yeah, these two are the most popular cases that we offer.
It is funny because you're going to see them. We are going to take a short break on Saturday when I get back. When I get back on Thursday, we're actually going to build a Deep Cool in the side of the Deep Cool mesh, brand new case from them, and then we will be building in the new 5000D RGB, which actually has mounts now for fans down over the PSU shroud and stuff like that. So you will see you'll see a number of 5000D builds over the next week, but we will be switching over to some other new cases when I get back.
Nice.
Let's see what else is going in here. Present C Discord full of giveaways. Hi there. What's up, JC Russell? It's good to see you. It's actually, guys, the best thing about this with PJ building today is that I get to spend time just chatting with you. So a lot of you guys have said, it's like, hey, Robey, does he see my chat? This is a great chance. If you have feedback, you have questions, just put in chat because we're going to be here the whole time. We have some great giveaways for you guys. Company Heroes, that's the other one. Company Heroes 3.
That's the game.
That's the game. We're going to give away. So today we're going to be giving away a 5800X. We're going to be giving away Uncharted, Forspoken, and Company of Heroes 3 are going to be the four things we're giving away today here on the stream. And again, if we get 250 likes on the YouTube over at youtube.com/RobeyTechLive, we'll be giving away a $25 Newegg gift card. And then if we get a level 5 hype train, I'll leave that up to Blondie. She'll let me know. We'll add another $25 Newegg gift card just to keep things going. And then if we get at least, I don't know, well, and then don't forget, you can also now subscribe over at Discord. Okay, so dude, you're already on it.
Yeah, I'm on it.
He's on the fans already, guys. Hey, what's up, Mostly? How are you, man?
He tells me I'm limited with time and I can't get it as pretty as I normally do, so I was just like, let me just move as quickly as I can.
All of the stuff is, if you want to find out all the rules are going to be over at discord.gg/Robeytech, but it is a sub-only giveaway. There is some other things in there just to make sure we cover things legally. You can check that over at discord.gg/Robeytech. Still free, unless you're doing professional workloads and rendering. The 59 is overkill. Yeah, that is true. Wild card. Hi. Okay, I used to do for a living once, put 2 laptops into a G.I. Joe General mobile base toy. Oh, by the way, guys, we have Erica in the house. She never is on camera, but just so you know, we have Erica from AMD. She is a behind-the-scenes celebrity, making all the action happen here, including she's the one who got us to do this amazing activation with the Audi and all that sort of stuff to tell the story about AMD Advantage. So she's nodding her head because she's excited. She also pulled so many strings to make sure we had this retail box for the X3D here. So we're going in there and we're building some stuff. And she seems very happy right now.
Are you happy? Just making sure. That's all that matters.
Sandwich, you're just asking. It's about an RTX 4080. Likes on YouTube, Robey, equals free to do. That is very true. It is absolutely free. You can head over to YouTube, hit that thumbs up button, and it is free for you. It's free likes, and then you unlocks giveaways. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what else are the questions. We love the behind-the-scenes celebs. Yes, we have many behind-the-scenes celebs. We got Origin PC CEO. Luckily, we have some on-camera people though too. Like we got PJ here and other people who are doing it at once. Oh man, you know what he just put? You know what Kevin just put? He put fwa fwa fwa. You're doing it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Fwa fwa fwa. That's what it is. Yeah. Oh, Adam put it. Oh, okay. Not Kevin. What case is being used? We're using the Corsair 5000D. Define 7 or 5000D for next build. The next build is, I don't know.
What did they ask?
No, the next build is not for till next week. We're just going to be testing and gaming for the next few. Can we get a closer look? I want to learn how to build a PC. So today, these streams are a little bit different than our typical Robeytech streams. Guys, tune in next week on Thursday.
Maybe we can get him to come over here and get a closer angle.
Yeah, we'll try and see if we can get a closer angle, guys. But if you guys want to see them, we do lots of up-close ones. And Thursday next week, we'll actually have some up-close, more in-depth versions, of course.
But I can bring this over to the camera when I'm done.
Somebody asked, what is your drill set? What are you using? You use a Ryobi.
I use a Bosch.
Oh, Bosch.
Actually, look, if you get lightest torque on number 1, I can actually build a laptop with it.
Okay, so he says if he does lightest torque on number 1, you can build a laptop.
I can build a laptop. I switch my bit and I put a little mini
and he can build a laptop. And this
without
is Bosch.
breaking screws.
It's this drill is $1,700. Yep, that's what it is. I mean, when you're big balling like PJ is, I mean, like again, this
you
is
go
like,
and get 3 of them.
You get 3 of them. Like all in all, like you have, and he uses one just to hold up his pants. You know, because it's just good. You know, you just put your suspender on it, and you just do that, and it pulls up your pants.
Exactly what I do.
That's what it's for. Somebody's like, now people are having tool wars. Milwaukee over here. I think that somebody's saying I should get a Ryobi sponsorship though, because it's Robeytech by Ryobi. It feels like it should. It feels like a perfect pair.
That's pretty damn cool.
I know.
Because that's kind of like a market they don't.
I know.
They have no idea about.
We should get into it. I should call him Ryobi. If you're watching right now, hey, we got a potential option here.
Robey drill by Ryobi.
Are the PCs being built here customer PCs? This PC is not a customer PC. So you guys will see tomorrow, and when Alex comes back, we'll show this. We are giving away an amazing Audi RS. A PC inspired by the Audi RS.
I'm about to say, dude, if you're giving that RS away, where do I sign up? I want to sign up right now.
We are giving away a PC that Origin was designed and inspired by the car. That's going to be given away. You can check that out tomorrow. I mean, you guys will see that. That'll be going live with a new video we're going to be posting in partnership with AMD to talk about AMD Advantage. We're going to bring up the graphics here in just a few minutes. You guys can see the one that we're giving away. Yeah, that sponsorship fits. What do you mean, Sandwich? 100%. Oh, yeah, that sponsorship fits from Ryobi by Ryobi. Yeah, I know, right? It does. Robey Ryobi. It makes a lot of sense. PJ is too fancy to build customer PCs. He built my PC. I
started with customer builds.
He's not too fancy.
Influencers are customers.
I like how you're like free PJ, but then now they're being all down on you, PJ. That's not fair.
Can't win them all, can you?
By the way, this PC you guys are seeing right here, we are giving away in partnership with AMD and Origin. This is an AMD Advantage system, 7950X3D system, by the way, not a 7900X3D, not that you're slumming it with an X3D. We've got 32 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte NVMe SSD, 1000-watt gold PSU, yeah?
Yes, sir.
And then we've got, look at that custom design.
Actually, 1200 watt.
Oh, it's 1200 watt. Yeah, 1200 watt PSU in there. That is going to be going away, and you guys will be able to see that. We also have some really cool AMD Advantage laptops we're showing off as well. The Evo 16S. The designs on these things are legit, guys, that you guys are going to see. These are all things that are happening as part of our video that we're doing with the Audi RS3. We're going to show you a couple of these right now. Here is the Evo 16S. Check out that design. What do you guys think? Okay, rate it 1 to 10. When you think about this design, like we went back and forth this. How did you guys rate the design of this laptop? 1 to 10. Let's get some hype up in the chat. Now we're not giving away the laptops, unfortunately. We're just giving away the desktop. We want to know what you guys think of the design for these things. 10 out of 10, 3. Okay, that's okay. We're okay with low numbers of people going in there. It's a solid 8, a 7. That thing opened MATLAB in 0.001 seconds. 9, 8.3. Wow, somebody went with decimals already. We actually the scale wasn't okay. Next up is the Corsair Voyager. So it's completely different design. This was my favorite of the ones. What do you guys think about this one? New rating 0 to 10. What do you guys think of this one?
Gave it a 10.
This one 7, 8. I think it's way more subtle. Yellow is better. It's a 9. First one is a 2. Okay, cool. 50 out of 10. Wow, that's really high. That's like not even on the scale. 9. Laptop looking fire.
It is a damn good looking laptop, man.
Does it
really
come
is.
Does it come with a 7 of 9 wallpaper? Wow. Star Trek drop.
Star Trek drop. That's Deep Space Nine, right?
8, 10, 10. Robey, want to watch the benches tomorrow? Yes. if you want to watch the benches tomorrow, that's happening tomorrow, starting at same time, 5 p.m. Pacific. We will be more on time this time. We decided to get the PC stuff set up. I know somebody was saying you need to be more accurate with your start times. Guys, it is what it is, but sometime around 5 p.m. Pacific time, all that benchmarking and stuff will be happening here, show. Honeycomb designs are pretty cool. Imagine the FPS in Minesweeper. How many FPS do you think we're going to get in Minesweeper on this build?
About 30.
30? I think 30. Solid 30. I don't know. I wonder if Erica, if we have an official AMD Advantage benchmarks that they have to hit for Minesweeper. I feel like that should be. What do you think, Alex?
That should be the standard benchmark right there.
24. He's saying 24 because he's a cinema guy. Only a cinema guy says 24. It's 24. You know what, Alex? Go take a lap. Alex has to go take a lap.
Go take a lap.
24.
Right now. Right now. Don't come back.
Okay. Alex is going to go take a lap. You're going to see him run by here in just a second. If his hair's not bouncing, he's not taking a real lap. Here he goes. 27 for me is fine. Getting a tad overused, though. Okay, Craig Lilly, that's okay. We'll take some feedback. We will. But carbon, I mean, again, I like the hexes, man. There's something just about the hexes and the carbon fiber look. But, I mean, hey, Craig, you know, the thing is that things can be overused. You know what's not overused? Cable management. It's underutilized. It is a crime, ladies and gentlemen, not to see good cable management. And that is something that we are fighting.
I go a little over OCD when I do. I promise you, every single time I'm sifting around and I see gorgeous builds on Instagram, don't get me wrong, people are extremely talented. But the one thing they never show is the back of the case.
I know.
To me, it's like, dude, if you're going to show all that beautiful stuff in the front, the least you could do is crack open the back and let us see the cable management you did.
Yeah, you just need, like, again, it feels like it's almost as bad. It's like it is a crime. It's a crime against humanity, and we're here to fight it. We're going to start an organization, PJ. We should start a nonprofit.
I'm even upset
to stop bad cable management.
I'm even upset with the companies who actually encourage the bad cable management by making a case that covers up the bad cable management.
Yeah, there we go. I like that. Okay, but somebody says, well, then you'd have to get mad at Corsair because they have to get the
which one? I take that off. I open it up.
He's opening it up. Okay,
I open it up all the time.
Somebody says, pop the hood, bro. Pop the hood.
There.
That's right.
That's exactly what it is.
Normally, how do you approach? So that's a great question. So this is a good one. How do you approach cable management? Now, the thing is like, let's say in a brand new case, because you've done 5,000 Ds a lot.
Okay.
You've got that managed. So let's say we give you something like a fractal design.
I'll go about it the exact same way I go every case.
What is that? Okay.
So the first thing I'll do is I'll actually assess the case itself and figure out where the cables are coming from in the actual case. Power reset. USB Type-C, USB 3.0, HD audio, I'll figure out where those come from. Mostly they're always in the inner upper corner over here. I always cable manage the case first to the motherboard. I don't start adding every single component to the case because if I start seeing an overflow of cables in front of me, I go crazy. I can't see all that stuff. It'll drive me nuts. So everything has to be step by step. I actually took inspiration from this from wire tucks from cars. So if you've ever gone to a car show and you open up the hood, you see these guys presenting their cars, all you see is an engine, you're like, where the hell are their cables? That's where where I was like, oh, that's how all the PCs have.
And that's the thing. That's a big thing for you, like putting things behind the motherboard, putting things underneath other. There are lots of places to actually hide cables.
It's fun
in builds.
It's fun. I find it fun. Some people find it tormenting, but that's my favorite part.
Yeah,
that's my favorite part.
And honestly, you guys, it's like you've seen some of that. Like it was one of the things that you know, when you see your cable management, not just yours, but even like when they showed it like the Big O or whatever it was, you take a lot of pride. It takes a lot of time though, and that's the thing is like. Like the other part that I always argue about, and some people get is like, I just want to get to using the system, but I think the build experience, I mean, just adding that just extends the build experience so much. Like if it takes a little bit more time, that's more that you've invested in the overall system. That's my 2 cents.
You got to take pride, and like he said, take pride in your investment. If you invested X amount of money, if you spent $4,000 or $5,000 and you wanted to do an entire DIY setup on your PC. I mean, you spent $4,000 or $5,000. Make it look like a $5,000 PC as it should. It deserves it.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. I think that's a great point. Does PG cringe on no cable management?
What do you mean?
Like if there's no cable management,
if it's just thrown together.
If they're just thrown together, yeah. I don't think. Actually, I think it actually throws him into a fit. Like he goes. I
get annoyed.
He was in San Quentin for like 5 years because he once saw a PC with no cable management, and you know, unfortunately, those lemmings will never come back to life. Never. It's over.
Ever again.
Yeah, it's going from there. I would not follow that advice. How much room is minimum? Ooh, great question. So how much room? Because a lot of times, like some cases, like I'll give you an example.
I did that the other day.
Fractal Torrent. Nano and the Fractal Torrent Mini have very, very thin area for cable management. How much is too little? Like, how much room do you really need to honestly be good at cable management when you think about depth?
Well, honestly, it depends on the case. Prior to acquisition, when we were using a bunch of several Corsair cases, I had the opportunity to work with different manufacturers that Origin offered at the time, and some of them didn't have the actual space that you needed in the front. So in that sense, you have to get creative. If I can't hide the cables, I'm going to expose them, but I'm going to make them look as good as I possibly can. So I would actually run the cables inside the actual housing of the system without running anything in the back, and just keep everything very nice, neat, perpendicular, and those all came out fantastic too. But
okay, so we'll see about. I'm going to talk, Alex. We'll try and get Alex in here and see if we can get the camera in a little bit closer, so we can just get you a little bit more zoomed in on the cable management. Guys, I see people wondering and asking, hey, can we get some closer looks on the cable management? We will work on that throughout the show.
There's nothing really to look at right now, but yeah, I would definitely love to actually, you guys to see, get closer and see what I'm doing over here.
Somebody said milk crate case is supreme. I don't even know what that is.
A plastic milk crate from like the supermarket.
Just like throwing it like in there, and it's just like sticking, like all the wires sticking out. I guess is going in there.
I guess.
Has somebody ever put a PC inside of a pizza box? Yes. People.
I've seen somebody. There's a guy on YouTube that put a PC in a toaster.
Yeah, there's a guy who put it. Yeah, PC in aquariums. I built an aquarium out of a PC case.
Is that mineral water?
Yeah, it was mineral water.
That's
you can do you could do a submerged, as I like to say, with a submerged PC if you want to do that. But I think it was like XQC. I think XQC actually did like just a pizza box one, and it was like super cringe. But people like
just a pizza box.
It's a pizza box, but whatever. Yeah. Can I post my build? You can, as long as it turns on, it posts. I don't think that's what he means, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. Yeah, that's what we do. He says, Alex, hurry up. He's almost done layering the labyrinth. He's working on it, guys. He's working on it. Alex is over there working on it. He's trying to eat some food, guys. He's got some good cubic. How was it? Was it good? Look, it was good. It was amazing. Were your beans a little salty? Oh, his were not. Okay, so that was something we were thinking about. Like we saw a little bit of an issue with the beans, but looks like his were not an issue.
Remember the last time we were in California, we all went to that super bomb taco spot?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Since then, my favorite taco spot here isn't my favorite taco spot anymore.
Dude, that place in San Diego, right next to the hotel. So yeah, and every time I go, like I've gone to San Diego just for the sake of just being like, I'm flying in to get tacos, and then I go in and I have lunch. At Casa de Reyes, which is the other Mexican place I love to eat in.
Place is amazing.
Yeah. Zip ties are even. We don't know. We don't know how many. Is there an Echo? No, we're working. Not anymore. Yeah.
It was these plus 5.
Which spot in San Diego? It's actually right next to the Grand Hyatt on the right-hand side across from Haagen-Dazs in that mini mall. And I cannot remember the name of he's looking it up.
I actually have a picture of the front of the building.
He actually has a picture of it because we'll get you guys the name of it. It is fire tacos. The prime rib ones were, yeah, I mean, like literally, like he's
I've never walked into a place that they actually had lines of different types of tacos that they would make, and you're just like, if you want meat and pork on this side, this is where you stand here. If you want a vegan one, you stand on this side. It was crazy. Chicken on. Oh, I was like, what is going on here?
So good, yeah. Yeah. Anyone know good CPU for GPU for streaming and gaming? Okay, so Wolf Boy's asking, hey, where do I get good information? Head over to discord.gg/Robeytech. Head over to our tech specialist or PC question thing. They'll answer that question, get you sorted and get you set. It's a great place to ask those kind of questions and get good information if you want.
It was called Tacos El Gordo.
Tacos El Gordo. That is not the one I was thinking of.
That was the place I was thinking of.
He was like, that's not the same place I was thinking of. But again, go check out Tacos El Gordo. I don't remember the name of the place that I did. I can find it later. Vegan line was empty. I don't know if the vegan line was empty.
I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. I was in the beef and pork line.
Okay, so Spim is saying Tacos El Gordo is bomb. Like, people are agreeing. That place is fire. Oh, okay, thanks. Tacos El Gordo. Okay. Yes, there it is right there. People are like agreeing with you. There it is. Tacos El Gordo.
Never had better tacos than that. And I think we were like maybe 20 minutes from the border? That's how close we were?
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So you were like going down there.
Yeah.
One time I rented a car that close to the border. Like literally the car rental place, like I was there and I could see the wall. And I was like, okay. Like it was
fun.
like, because they, like we went down for Comic-Con.
Okay.
And like there were no rental cars available. So I had to go get one at like the airport that was on the border. Like apparently, so I had to like Uber to this airport, and I was like, wait a minute, like right, is that the border? And they're like, yeah, right there. I was like, wow, it was kind of sketch.
That's not. No, this is fine.
Hashkov, we're not done yet. He's like, look at the cable mess. It's not done. Oh my gosh, look at you guys stressing out over there. I mean, even Erica's stressed about the cable management right now. Guys, you have nothing to worry about. By the time this stream is done, we will have pristine cable management.
He doesn't have the power supply in yet.
Oh man, Reutman. Okay, Reutman TV writes, I heard Sbarro's is your favorite.
Sbarro's?
Okay, so you guys are going to want to definitely tune in on Saturday.
Sbarro's?
Sbarro, no, so...
Sbarro's, that pizza place?
Yeah, no, so here's the deal, PJ.
That place is delicious.
No, I know. Okay, so anyway, there was a fight. I almost caused a fight here at Origin PC because some of our guys are from Long Island, including one of my favorite people in the world, Deb, who you guys have seen as Annie the Lab. She's done a lot of collaborations with us. She's here with us now.
She was insulted by the pizza.
And she was so anyway, I was like in there, and he was like, "There's no good New York style pizza places in Miami." And I was like, "Oh man, actually there is one." And I was like, "It's how do you say it? It's like Sbarro's?" And he was like, he threw a fit. So now tomorrow we're gonna be doing a gaming competition where if he loses, he has to eat Sbarro's pizza. So that is going to happen tomorrow.
Hey, I will buy it first thing in the morning so it's cold. And then you have to reheat it. How about that?
That'd be great.
There you go.
That's a true test. Reheated. It's reheated
Sbarro's pizza.
Yeah.
There's a couple of good places around here that aren't so bad. I mean, I get it. You know, like I'm certain that the New York pizza is amazing, but there are a couple of mom and pop places around here. I agree. I don't like to go like to the traditional commercial pizza place and go buy something. If I want it, I want something like a mom and pop, like a little hole in the wall. Those
like
are the
Domino's.
Best. Yeah.
Like Pizza Hut.
Those technically are kind of hole in the walls, right? You're not wrong.
Royman's like, I will win. Refried pizza. Yeah, we're gonna find and it's really funny because so then we came up with this idea, which I think is actually gonna be a pretty fun idea. But then it's escalated because then Erica was like, well, then we're gonna put anchovies, so it's Sbarro pizza with anchovies on it. I was like, this is starting to get to the point where I don't want to throw up. You know what I mean? So we'll have because I'm probably gonna lose. He's probably right. I haven't gamed in such a long time.
You know what would have been a funny good one?
What?
Build a PC and do a Hot Ones challenge at the same time.
I've already done that.
Scorching your mouth while you're building?
Yes. So I've done that. We did it against. I actually did it against. iBuyPower. No, CyberPower. I did it against CyberPower. They threw their best challenger, and I won, PJ. I crushed. And that video is up on my YouTube channel.
What was the challenge? Eat, but build the PC.
Yeah, at the same time. Yeah.
But you had to finish the build first.
No, you had to basically, every time, they were just giving us hot stuff the entire time. And these were
you just can't stop.
You can't stop.
First one to stop loses.
First one to, yeah. And basically, and so it's you had to build the PC fast. I think I did it in I think it was somebody go check because it was I think it was 15 minutes.
You built the PC.
I built the whole PC and cable managed it in 15 minutes. It was pretty good cable management.
Where's that camera at?
Yeah. Yeah, Burno's Pizza. Is that as good as Sbarro's? Because Sbarro's is actually pretty good.
I don't know. There's a couple of really bad places around here if you want me to recommend one.
I don't know if I want a PC or a pizza anymore. I'm making meatball and pepperoni pizza tomorrow. I have to now. Yes, you do.
Damn, that sounds good.
That actually sounds really good.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, thanks for making us hungry. Even though we actually had really good food. We actually did have some pretty amazing. I forgot the name of the place and now I forgot the name of the pizza. It was a Cubano. I mean the name of I had a Cubano, but it's not a Cubano. It's a special name of Cubano because it has sweet bread. It starts with an M. What's the name of it, Alex?
Sergio's.
No, Sergio's. But what's the name of what I ate? It starts with an M. It's a sandwich.
Oh, Medianoche.
No, it's Melanoche. Yeah.
Medianoche.
Medianoche.
Yeah.
Which sounds like
it's a Cuban sandwich, but they use a sweet bread instead of a Cuban.
Yeah, so I had a Medianoche, and it was really good. Which I love Cubanos, and what introduced me to the world of Cubanos was the movie Chef, which I was like I'd never that.
Favreau was awesome in that movie.
It was such a great movie.
Did you see the series? He actually made a TV
show
on Netflix on about
it. And they made that grilled cheese, which is the world's greatest grilled cheese, guys. World's greatest grilled cheese. Medianoche. Hey, people, look at these people. They're coming in there. They know exactly what I'm talking about. Medianoche. Yeah, there we go. I love it.
Cuba version.
I love it. This is what you guys ask. Why do I love streaming? This is why I love streaming because it's like having your best friends all the time. You're like, what is it that I want to think? And they're they'll know, right? They'll know. It's great. So I appreciate it. Chat. We appreciate you. How are we doing likes on YouTube, guys? How are we doing likes on YouTube? Try croqueta prep.
Croqueta preparada.
Yeah.
It's a. You ever had a croqueta before?
Yeah.
It's like it's a sandwich.
Inside of a croqueta. Oh, wow. Okay.
It's an actual sandwich with croquetas in it.
Which cooler is best for pizza to keep it from overheating, Robeytech? If I was going to say the best cooler for pizza, I would say
Soup coolers.
yeah. I would say Gold Peak iced tea. That's my favorite cooler from keeping your mouth overheating for pizza. I like Gold Peak. I like iced tea a lot.
You like hot sauce on your pizza?
I do like hot sauce on my pizza. It depends on the pizza though. But okay, I'm gonna have to take you. So,
Are you a simple
Adam,
guy, or do you
Adam.
like overkill on your pizza?
no. I'm a simple guy. But Adam, I'm gonna have you come over to when you come to Seattle. At some point in time, I'll have to have you guys over to Seattle. Forelli's. You have a place called Forelli's. I've actually introduced a ton of people to it, and they make fire sticks. And it's basically a jalapeno cheese with buffalo sauce dipped in ranch, and it is fire.
Why are we talking about food right now?
I
damn
don't
it?
know.
It's all Alex's fault coming in here with pizza and stuff.
Okay,
Alright, you wanna
if
eat
you
pizza?
like shakes, try a batito di. I saw that on the menu. It said shake, but is it like an ice cream shake? Like what kind of?
It's a milkshake.
It's like a milkshake. But does it bring all the boys to the yard? Alex almost laughed. He almost laughed. What's the hack? Why did you not take me there, Robeytech? Oh, I didn't. You know what? It's funny, Tom. It was when you were here last. Forelli's wasn't like. I don't think I was as big on it as I am now. So next time you come, I will have to go. It's a Mammy shake. Okay, cool.
Yes, those are good.
There's good. I'm gonna have to try one. We're literally still on the whole thing with food right now. It's not helping. It's not
But that's
helping.
the thing. You can never go wrong, man.
Yeah, you can't.
You start talking about anything, and the second
Yeah.
you bring food up, you're just like,
Yeah.
I can get on this conversation.
You know what's funny? I wasn't a huge fan. So somebody was saying sandwich said barbecued chicken pizza, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. But then I've actually had some really good barbecue chicken pizzas. So I'm not saying it's like my favorite, but I've actually come to appreciate it. I know some people like think it's like it's totally bussin'.
You done the Alfredo with chicken and bacon? Have you done that?
I haven't done that either. But dude, I'm telling you, fire sticks are my favorite. Or like just super simple New York style pepperoni with ranch. Dip it in ranch and it will change your life. I'm just telling you. Because, so there's something about ranch and how it never mind. It's actually a chemistry thing. If you ever want to know about it, it actually has a whole thing to do with strings of proteins and how they react with the taste buds in your mouth. There's science behind it, but the point is, if you're doubting
Just making sense.
Science. That's what it is.
I'm just making sense, guys, all right?
I'm gonna switch a battery real quick.
Okay, he's gonna switch a battery real quick, guys. So you're gonna get no screen, or is it? Are they not gonna get no sound? No sound for a second, guys. No sound. Okay, so we're back. Somebody's asking, what does the 3D do for gaming? It actually, the 3D V-Cache, and where V-Cache has actually been more interesting for gaming is, it basically, you see up to 15% performance in gaming. And if you guys want to go see some of those numbers, they've actually seen some really impressive numbers. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Flight Sim. And it just has to do, cache just seems to do a lot better for gaming and just how they do with their performance thing. With how they do their writing, how they do their performance, how their threading works, and all that sort of stuff. So there's a lot that it's one of those applications that really just gets a benefit from the 3D V-Cache that they put on the chip. So, yeah, it's a stack cap for the thing. It's like turbocharging the game. Yes. What about the FPS on Google Drive? Ooh. What about the FPS in Google? Man, Google Drive is, I mean, it can get legit because you have to open Chrome. But that's actually more memory than it is 3D V-Cache, guys. Is it compatible for Windows 11? Absolutely. In fact, a couple things that you guys need to know about the X3D is, number one, you have to use Xbox Game Bar for use correctly. Number two, it has to be in the balanced default profile for Windows. And the third thing is that you actually have to make sure you have the chipset drivers installed for the X3D. In fact, if any three of those things, or if one of those three things is not set up correctly, you can actually reduce performance pretty heavily, because Xbox Game Bar is how AMD knows that it's a game, and it parks the other half of the CPUs to make sure that the threads are actually only on the 3D V-Cache side, because it's only on one side of the CCD. So. Like the background, where can I get something like this for my room? You can actually order these panels off of Amazon. I don't know, Tom, if you can find a link for those, but we'll get you a link and pop that in there for you guys to see them. How many lighting nodes? How many lightning nodes? Oh, there's only 2, right?
There's 2. There's a commander core and then 1 RGB hub.
Yeah, that's actually all you need, even if you were going to basically completely fill this thing with fans, because the commander core has 6, and then you'll have the other 6 on the lightning node.
And the system itself comes with a
fan hub.
With a fan hub.
Yep. And again, you basically run the commander core for your AIO, and then the 3 intake fans, or?
Yes, and then the rest of the remaining of the other ones are just RGB setup with control by the board.
There you go, right there.
So I'll PWM it and I'll make sure it's...
I feel like it's a speedrun build. It is a speedrun build because there's a lot of cable management, and that's just because of the fun of 2 cables per every fan.
I just think he's just trying to test me.
I am also trying to test him. Luckily,
Can he get it done?
He has the most important thing here, which is a massive bag of zip ties. And the stack is growing, guys. The stack is growing over here for the count. It is going to, Bra Gaming, you think it's a beautiful PC, wait till we're finished. And it is going to perform like a boss, guys. This is going to be an awesome PC, both for 4K gaming and also for 1440p gaming, very much so. In fact, we're going to be playing with this and using this on the Xeneon Flex.
I heard you got your dad into gaming now.
Yes, and my dad, so guys, my dad today, so we were basically testing AMD Advantage laptops, and one of the claims, and we were of course verifying this, is that you can actually play on a AMD Advantage gaming focused laptop for at least an hour on battery, and that's at performance with fans. So again, we played on the Evo 16S. We got close to an hour. We're actually pretty close at 48 minutes. The other thing too that was also crazy is that you could not hear the fans, because I don't know if you guys noticed, but AMD Advantage laptops, there's actually the main profile, so like their gaming profile actually finds the best curve for performance and thermals to ensure that you're not getting that loud noise while being able to game. It was actually pretty impressive, because people were walking by and I was like, did you guys even know he's gaming on the laptop? It's actually pretty impressive. So, but he was playing Jedi Fallen Order, because the new one is Jedi Fallen Order. The new one is coming out in April, and so we're trying to get him caught up so he can play the new one. It took him a lot of time. He's getting new into it, getting back into it, using camera control and stuff like that, but pretty rad to see him playing that game.
It's awesome that he's gaming.
Sandwich said, wow, that's unbelievable. I'll tell you what, I will bring the Evo 16S on the stream on Saturday and show you guys the whole thing. So you guys, if you don't believe me, we'll just show you, because it's amazing. And the other thing too is, when you put your palms on the palm rest, it doesn't burn your palm. You can use the WASD and not melt your fingertips. And by the way, you can also game with it on your lap.
Without burning.
Without burning yourself. Like, you're not looking like a McDonald's coffee incident after you're finished gaming. It's one of those things that, it's actually really impressive what that program does in terms of enhancing your experience for laptops. And I get really excited about stuff like this, where customers actually have a very easy way to get something that's just going to work without any bottlenecking, performance, or experience issues. That's a big deal to me. Daisy Chainable fans, Corsair, please. I know. They've heard the feedback, guys. They've heard the feedback. Third degree game burns, yeah. Side connections. What I hated about Macs, they burned my lap. It's a bummer that I already melted my hands on my last laptop. That's brutal. Gasp. Should I upgrade it running a Ryzen 5 20, because I feel like I'm behind? Should I upgrade if I'm running a Ryzen 5 2600? I'd say, buddy, maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe you'll win this Ryzen 7 5800.
You might be that guy.
Today. We're giving this out tonight. We're also giving away copies of 3 games for Spoken, Company of Heroes 3, and also Uncharted. So, which, by the way, buddy, I have a spare code for you.
If you haven't played Uncharted for the PC, oh my lord.
Do you have it?
I do.
Okay, good. All right, never mind. He's good.
I do. But I started playing it and was mind blown. I was like, PS what?
Yeah. I know. Somebody said, a laptop on top of your lap? What? You can use a laptop on your lap?
No.
What is this madness?
Who said that?
Who said that? Who said that? How are we doing? Corsair USB. Okay, some question for you. Corsair USB 2 header is already maxed out with a normal commander node, so daisy chaining fans is a terrible idea for them. They need to fix their header bandwidth issues first. Okay.
You talking about the Commander Pro?
Yeah.
But Commander Pro has gone EOL. We don't even offer that anymore.
Yeah. So yeah, you can't even get those anymore.
So if you was having issues plugging anything into it, I know that there were certain things that had to be plugged primarily into the actual motherboard itself.
And
like for example, the Elite Capellix, when you put the LCD cooler, you can't daisy chain the LCD cooler to the Commander Pro because it won't function properly. You have to plug that into the motherboard, and then any other Corsair components like your RGB hub, or if you do have a node, you can plug those in via USB to the commander, and that'll work fine.
Yeah. So Vince, Super Swag says, your question is, it depends. I mean, the thing is that now you have same performance and more performance in mini games than their Intel counterpart, and way less power, like way more power efficient and less heat as well. So yes, and we'll show more of those in benchmarks tomorrow, just to show that. So again, it's just something to be aware. Again, the thing that's hard about games is pointing to which one is necessarily better. Here's the deal. Some games are really well optimized for Intel. Some games are really well optimized for AMD. So it's actually really hard. And so one of the things that I would definitely do is looking at the games that you particularly want to play. There may be something where there is something that might be better. Final Fantasy is a great example where that favors Intel over AMD. But again, on a lot of games, in a vast majority of games, you're actually seeing AMD be ahead, and that's just because of 3DV cache and what it means for games specifically. Our current form of commander nodes require USB header. Okay, man, that cable management looks sexy. He's not even done yet. He's not even done. Guys, by the way, we're at 138 of 250. Remember, if we get to 250 YouTube likes, we'll give away a $25 Newegg gift card. And if we get a level 5 hype train, I don't know if that's happened yet, Blondie, but if we get a level 5 hype train, we'll unlock another $25 Newegg gift card as well, guys. Try to make it, and remember, if you subscribe, Twitch, Discord, or YouTube, you can subscribe to any 3 of those, and it must be the paid subscription on YouTube. I want to make sure that's really clear. Then you are entered to win that. You are entered to win the sub-only giveaway, which is going to be that St. Patrick's Day PC. Let's get a hype train. Okay, so it hasn't happened yet. Let's see what's going on here. Power supply isn't yet. Woohoo! Mosa Martinez says.
Told you. Somebody always calls it out. Power supply's not in yet. How come he doesn't put the power supply in yet?
Guys, I do.
That is the last thing I put in.
You always put in. It's just like, it's always the last thing. That is like looking pretty good, dude. I mean, a couple things I'd change. Just kidding.
Of course you would. Of course you would. Everybody's like, I would have done this differently.
I would have done this differently. I would have done it better.
Hey, it's okay. Everybody's got their own little.
PJ and I have always jabbed at each other. We both take a lot of pride in our cable management, so it's a lot of fun to do that stuff. Hop over to YouTube and hit that like button, guys.
It's like when Wendy's, gives friendly little jabs to McDonald's and.
Good. Everybody's saying excellent work, though, PJ.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, thank you very much. He does take a lot of pride in it. This is something that is very important to him. Okay, so how are we doing? Where are we at? Like, when do you think timeline-wise, how are we doing from?
I think I'm doing pretty.
For what we normally do,
yeah,
this is
I'm actually
impressive.
moving super damn fast.
Yeah, he's actually doing really good, guys. So.
I didn't expect that. I was like, hold up, I might not have enough time. But you're like, you can't build this thing in 4 hours?
Okay, so here's a question. Let's get a vote going. It's a good vote because we've been doing a lot of food. Which has the best chicken nuggets? The option is Wendy's Spicy, McDonald's, or Chick-fil-A.
Damn, dude, if you throw Chick-fil-A in the mix, that's it. Chick-fil-A is like a no-brainer.
Okay, so here we go.
Except Sundays. Then we're going Wendy's.
We're putting in. Except Sundays, that's
I'm
funny.
going Wendy's.
I say except for on Sunday. Okay, it's going in there. We're putting down the ultimate Nugs food challenge: Chick-fil-A, Wendy's, or McDonald's. In terms of let's get it in there. Let's get the vote. Let's get it going. Blondie, you're gonna have to tell me who the winner is because I won't be able to see it.
Did you see the joke that somebody put up on? I think it was on Twitter. It says,
yeah.
On Sundays, since you can't get the best chicken nuggets, I'm just gonna open up a little food truck and park it next to Chick-fil-A's on Sundays and call it Side Chicks.
Hey, Origin PC, any room on the screen for a partsless overlay? Dr. Soprano, if you're over, you could pop over to youtube.com/Robeytech or twitch.tv/Robeytech if you want to. All of the parts lists are there, and we post it pretty regularly. I don't know if one of my mods wouldn't mind heading over to the Origin stuff and posting the links there for them so they can actually see that on a regular basis. We'll see what we can do. I don't know if we can add overlays today, guys. That was a good meme. Other places because they never had a chance. Chick-fil-A.
Damn, Chick-fil-A wins, dude, for the win. Except Sundays.
What is it? Is Miami getting a Micro Center?
Yeah, finally.
Wait, what?
Yeah, finally.
Still, what? Micro Center? Why are you not coming to Seattle?
Here's the funny thing. They're putting a Micro Center exactly where our original Tiger Direct used to be.
Oh.
So it's like.
Oh, man.
It's in the same. It's super convenient. I'm actually looking forward to it.
Oh my gosh. That's.
They don't have a Micro Center in Seattle?
So they wanted to know if you're. No, we still don't have. Our closest one is Tustin, California. Brutal.
You know what drives me nuts about it is that you can't order anything off their website.
I know.
It's just like, hey, look, get teased.
Yeah, I know.
Take a 10-hour trip and come buy something.
They wanted to know if you're going to start selling systems at Micro Center.
I wouldn't even know that. I wouldn't be the guy to even ask that
Yeah,
question.
he's like, no. The answer is no. But, thanks for thinking of him. But if you really want to get a PJ inspired, you can actually call Origin and say, I want my PC built by PJ. I think it's an upsell of $10 million.
And then there's also my labor charge. I charge like $250, $300 an hour.
Rip Tiger Direct.
I know, right?
Taco Bell nuggets. Oh my God. I miss Circuit City.
See, Taco Bell nuggets, okay, but I will go with you on the nacho fries.
That nacho fries are legit.
Fries.
But nacho fries are good fresh.
Yes.
If they get cold, no bueno. No bueno. Okay, guys, letting you know, I didn't know Taco Bell made nuggets, chicken nuggets.
Do they? They don't make chicken nuggets.
I don't think they make chicken nuggets.
Playing with our emotions right now.
Now, what is good at Taco Bell? Donut bites. The Taco Bell donut bites are really good with a cheesy gordita.
I just go with the beefy Frito.
Okay, somebody's saying they don't. Okay, Chick-fil-A won with 46%. Okay, so it was like we kind of knew that was. What was second place, Blondie? Which fast food has the best desserts? Okay, so I have to say I'm a huge fan of the blueberry and cream pie over at McDonald's right now.
Burger King Hershey pie.
I've never had the Hershey pie.
It's a Hershey pie.
Their apple pie one used to be really good when it was basically when it was more the Dutch, and then they went to like the lattice one.
Wendy's Frosties.
Yeah, I like Frosties. I mean, to be honest, right now I'm like more of a pastry guy. So like I really actually like the Taco Bell donut bites that have the vanilla cream in them. Those are actually pretty good. I don't know. Good question.
If you're
Frosted
here,
Freeze.
if you're here till next week, I will recommend a spot that actually by my house is like 10-15 minutes from here. It's a French bakery.
Oh really?
Oh my gosh.
I'm here for like a week.
It's on Sunday.
Okay.
You can go there on Sunday and have like a breakfast.
Okay,
Dude,
we might have to go to a patisserie.
it is like whoa, like I need one of those. Speaking of Seattle, you've ever been to a restaurant you guys ever there called Swell?
No, I haven't. Blondie, real quick, she was asking what links do we have. Just links to the build, so we can basically link the build parts and stuff like that. And it could be even a link to the YouTube so you can check it out. Beignets are amazing. Beignets are amazing, I have to admit. If you've ever had beignets from Café du Monde. Café du Monde in New Orleans, man. That's like, if you want beignets, that's where you get beignets.
Never been to New Orleans.
Man, you need to go to New Orleans.
I need to go to New Orleans.
You need to go to New Orleans. Wendy's chill. Are you off to Tootsie's after this? People keep bringing that up. No, I'm not going to Tootsie's after this.
You're not going to Tootsie's after this.
Not unless I want my wife to stab me, no.
If you're into that sort of thing, then yeah, I guess we're going.
Sure, but that's the thing. It's funny. It's like every time I've done a stream here, are you going to like? No, sorry guys. Family-friendly stream and family-friendly streamer. So yeah. Are uneatable. EU McDonald's. So I've had EU McDonald's. It tastes different.
What is that?
European Union. Actually, my favorite. I actually really like McDonald's in Canada.
Do they really have a Royale with cheese?
Or Japan. Japan McDonald's are the Beagle Mako in Japan because it's actually a little. They have registered beef. The other thing too, it's really funny. Interesting story.
Oh, I never even thought of that.
Yeah, Beagle Mako. Yeah, Beagle Mako and Mako Donaldo in Japan.
What do they use? Is it Wagyu or?
It's legit good. It's not Wagyu, but it's really, really good beef. The other one that's super funny, KFC in Germany. So in Germany, chicken is chicken, but in KFC doesn't meet the German standards for chicken, so they can't say it's chicken. You have to pronounce it chicken in Germany. I'm dead serious. It doesn't meet the German standards for me. It's pretty funny.
That's some interesting stuff.
That's right. Japan does have the samurai Beagle Mako.
So it would be like a Wagyu beef.
Oh, dude, it's like. Dude. I mean, I'm just saying it's different.
Yeah,
it's like they have a version. They actually had one that had spicy mayo. Yeah, I know. Spicy mayo is like legit. I love spicy mayo, but like, all right. Eskimo honorary permission before posting a link, Blondie. KFC in Europe is fire. I knew Robey was more of a king of diamonds. What is that? Is that another one, guys? Okay, stop. I'm not going to anything that has to do with that at all. I don't do anything like that. No, I am a go at home and watch a rom-com with my wife kind of guy. So that's what I am.
What a doll.
Small French place in Miami with awesome pastry. Buena Vista Deli. You heard of this?
Is it Buena Vista Deli? No, I don't think it's called
He doesn't think it's Buena Vista Deli. It's like Subway's chicken didn't meet the definition of chicken due to the excess of soy. Yes, exactly. Neuropoga.
It's called bonjour.
Bonjour. Well, you know what bonjour means.
Bakery.
Yeah, bonjour bakery, which means hello, hello, hello bakery. Even Don Pan has.
Don Pan is fire too.
Oh, Don Pan is decent pastries in Miami. Everybody, bonjour, 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 bonjour.
Yeah, it's that's Don Pan is like a Venezuelan or Colombian.
Oh,
I don't know if it's
wow.
Venezuelan or Colombian, like a bakery.
You know what's funny? Like Peruvian steakhouse. But the best Peruvian steakhouse that I've ever eaten at is called El Chango. And you know, guess where it is? El Chango, one of my favorite steakhouses in the world. Where do you think El Chango is located,
I
guys?
do not know.
El Chango is located in Cologne, Germany. And I got so many people, like you, Xbox execs, PlayStation execs, even I don't think Origin PC CEO joined me at Gamescom in Germany. But El Chango, if you're ever in Cologne, Germany, eat at El Chango. It's in the Great Square. It's amazing.
Hey,
and then go get some schnitzel, dude. Schnitzel with fries. Oh, that's good stuff right there.
I had schnitzel in Helen's in Georgia.
Texas de Brazil, Robey, you'll thank me.
It's okay.
Oh wow!
There's
Apparently you won't thank me.
It's good, but there's better places in Texas
okay.
to Brazil.
Okay, is the Origin cap for the Elite Capellix available for purchase? I don't think so, guys.
There is no. Well, this cap.
I don't think so. I think so.
that only comes with the Origin when you.
I'll see if maybe I can get a couple. We'll do some giveaways at some point in time. We'll see about giving some Origin ones away.
I'll actually. You can take this one once I take it off.
PJ, take him to Poppy Steak.
I've never been there.
He's never been there, so
that'll be new for me too.
Yeah. How many countries have you been? Ooh, I think I did a count for that, and I think I'm in the 30s or 40s.
You murdered me with that one.
Yeah, it's like 30. I've been to a lot. So my father was military,
Okay.
and when I did video games, I did a ton. Actually, I went around the world in 2 weeks. And that was 8 countries in 2 weeks, including South Africa. South Africa, Sydney. I went to New Zealand, Japan, and then Europe, all in 2 weeks. And when I got back, I was so messed up. I'm like, I didn't know which way was up and what time it was. It was weird.
I am dying to go to Europe, man. That's a bucket list trip that I'm dying to take.
011 Evo or the H9 Elite. Okay, so Manny, if you want to see that, I just really released a video literally 2 days ago on comparing the two. If you're talking about thermal performance or anything like that, you're fine with either one. You just really go with the one you like. Thermal performance is close enough between the two, but if you want to say best thermal performance right now is the 011 Evo. I miss the Autobahn every day. It's getting shorter though. It's getting shorter. The Autobahn's fun, but to be honest, I mean,
there is sections that have speed limits.
Yeah,
but then they do have sections that open up.
There's actually, the thing is, you can't actually drive however fast you want either. Like, people have been pulled over. You can drive as long as it's not dangerous. You can go as fast as it is dangerous. But there's a guy who drove a Bugatti at like 268 and got a ticket. Actually almost lost his license because it's considered dangerous.
That's erratic driving.
Yeah.
There's one thing about driving at a high speed, and there's another thing about driving
you can also get it, like if you were driving like 180 miles in a Fiat, because that's also dangerous, you know what I mean?
But that's something that I have to really tell you about that, is that when you're looking at a Fiat, it's not 180 miles an hour, it's 180 kilometers, so you're still within the speed limit.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the point being, guys, we are at 168 out of 250 YouTube. I've never been to Versailles. Like, it's something that is something high on my list. I've been to Paris, and I've been to the coast, on the coast of France, basically in that area, but I've actually never been to Versailles.
I've been to Mexico and I've been to Lima.
Ryzen 7, I would say the 5700X over the 5700G. To be honest, it's just, you want the newer, I don't think you need the G, unless you really need the integrated APU. The 5700X is a better deal. When I think about Germany, I think of roasted German pork knuckle. Instead of steak. No, I like Wiener Schnitzel, or I like Wiener Schnitzel a lot. To be honest, like just pork schnitzel is one of my favorite German dishes. I have been to Vienna. Actually, probably one of my favorite cities is Budapest. Budapest, Hungary, amazing, and they don't have limits on the they don't have limits on the water pressure. So when you take a shower, it's like being bathed by a waterfall. You know, like you'll take a shower, but this is like it's like amazing. I don't know. It's just a small.
You're saying there's no limit to the water? Some places have restrictions on.
Yeah, actually, in the United States, a lot of people, we have only so much water pressure you can have. It's one of the reasons that
So
you
you're talking like when I go to a shower in a hotel, it's just like really like a
Yeah, I
mist.
really like it. But this place is like.
Damn if that ain't annoying.
Yeah, it's like, so I'm just saying, Budapest, also beautiful city. Love the food, love the people, and actually just really great history there as well. So it's like you're being washed, not like you're taking a shower. Exactly. It's like you're being washed.
Yeah, somebody's got a bucket just
it's like a
pouring it
bucket
consistently
pouring
on
over
top
you.
of
You're
you.
just like, it was such an experience. Like, it's funny because like when I used to go back there, I made sure that I always went to that same hotel because I was worried it was just that hotel, but I found out it's actually a lot of places in Budapest you can get really good showers. I don't know. Both are unnecessary for the average user. I must have missed that question. 7900X3 keeps you on a platform that will last longer. That is definitely true. That is definitely true. U.S. water pressure limit is technically 80 psi. Higher than that, you can blow up your water heater. Most houses have an 80 psi max regulator. Oh, look at that. We're learning something about. Did you know that?
I didn't.
I didn't know that. Thank you, Count to it. That's awesome.
And I come from a plumbing family background. I didn't even know that.
Back to nuggets. Love Dairy Queen chicken strips. Okay, Dairy Queen. I used to like them. Do you guys remember when Dairy Queen? You remember when Dairy Queen actually had steak strips? Like they had like.
No.
Yeah, and it came with mashed potatoes and gravy, and they were like breaded steak strips.
I'm from a little small town here in South Miami where like, you go to like towards Homestead. It's called in the Redlands. The closest thing we had to a Dairy Queen was in a shopping plaza, and they literally just sold ice cream. That was it. There was no burgers, no. It was literally a Dairy Queen.
Oh.
But that was just like all I saw was
like a DQ chill. Like it just
yeah.
sold.
There was no food. It was just ice cream, blizzards, shakes. They had all the cakes and stuff, and my dad would go over there every damn Sunday just to buy a cake.
Yeah. What are the general opinions of Five Guy milkshakes? You know what? I'm actually a fan. I've had them a couple times. I like milkshakes. I do like milkshakes because they bring the boys to the yard. No, I like milkshakes, but they're not my favorite. Like, they're not my favorite. Like, I like ice cream, but I like it in moderation. It's like I will get my fill of like ice cream, milkshake, stuff like that actually pretty quickly. So like when I get a milkshake, it's actually usually a small because I just like I get over like it's over sweet for me. So yeah. Five Guys has gotten so expensive though. They're good, but they are to lose. Like P. Terry's versus Five Guys. What's your favorite color? Blue. My favorite color is blue.
Red.
Wow, that's weird. That's like fire and ice right there. But that's how the world works. We're still friends though. We're still friends.
All day.
Yeah, all day.
There's no time for nonsense
What
or enemies in this
are
world.
the best PC cases at the moment? Okay, that's a great question. You have some good options.
And I'm not saying this because I'm not saying it because I work for the company, but it is just factually that this is one of the most popular cases out
Corsair 5000D is definitely on that list. Corsair 5000D.
I would even include the 4002. Just because,
it's too small. I mean, it depends on the build for sure. But the 5000D is a great case. I would say the 011 is also a really good case. The new H9 and the H5 and the H7 from NZXT are all great cases. I just like to say there's a renaissance because there was even a time with Corsair, right? You guys used to do like the Crystal 680X, stuff like that. And then this came out, and ever since then it's been a renaissance. The 5000T, the 4000D, just really great cases because airflow has become so important. And now there's a new version of this case, the 5000 RGB, that actually has fan mounts on the PSU shroud. But yeah, there's a lot of cases. Fractal North, Fractal Torrent, if you want to do an airflow, like pure airflow case, like that thing you could air cool a 12900K with. It was like crazy what you could actually do in that case. So there's actually, you have a lot of options. If you want to go and check out our reviews on any of those, all over at youtube.com/Robeytech. E2 Evolve EATX, that's a great, the Lian Li Landcool 3, another great case.
Fantex makes a great case too.
Fantex, yeah, Fantex, the Fantex, any of them. And then they have that new one that's coming out, which we haven't got to test yet. But I love the P500A, the G500, the G360. That's the thing is, like like I said, there's been a renaissance of cases. But one of the things I really like about the Corsair 5000D is just the flexibility, like the fact that you can or can't do the side-mounted fans. You can basically do three 360 millimeter radiators in all these locations. It's got a lot of, especially when you do. I could have opted and put this AIO cooler wherever we wanted. We could have put it in the front, the back section, or the top. Actually,
either way.
Yeah, it's really great. And the other thing that's actually pretty awesome is that there was a build that they just did. It was Origin just posted. It was a white Corsair 5000T, and it had a separate CPU loop and GPU loop It was blue and yellow, and dude, that with those two reservoirs, that was a gorgeous PC.
That was my tech who built that.
Yeah, I kind of was like, I kind of want that. I kind of want that. My case on my personal rig right now is a Corsair 5000T on my main desktop system until the Origin. The Origin's supposed to become my long-term one, the one they just built. Best rolls, Hawaiian sweet rolls, dude. Like if you're just out of the box, Hawaiian sweet rolls. I can't wait for the exotic titanium or carbon cases to be more prevalent. Count to it, those are going to be expensive, man. Cougar Conquer 2. Interesting. So I've done a couple builds of Cougar Conquer 2. One of the competitions that I did, the Conquer 2, was against Linus. So I did against Linus Tech Tips. We did a Cougar Conquer, and I painted it like Robeytech. And we also did one of my most popular cases was like 1.9 or like 1 or 2 million impressions, and that was our Cyberpunk 2077 Cougar Conquer 2. It is a beefy, bulky case. It is a lot of work to build in. So, but it is a very unique case, and you have to be into those lines and angles.
I wanna do a friendly build off against Linus.
It was fun. It was actually a really fun build.
Every time he does something,
he made a lot of rules.
Every time I go on live, the first thing I'm always like, I want to build against you. I want to build against you.
Okay,
I don't think he's seeing that.
What do you have to do to run 2 PSUs in for instance, 7900? Yeah, you could do 2 PSUs. There's no reason to run multiple GPUs anymore. SLI and all that stuff isn't actually supported.
Very limited amount of games
very
actually
limited
supported
use.
too.
If you're thinking about game performance, it's not going to get you anything.
That's why, like, if you look at most GPUs now, they don't even you can only see the they don't even call it SLI bridge anymore. It's like what is it called? I forgot the name of it, but it's you can't even see. You have to buy the most high-end card just to even get that capability.
Yeah. It's just not useful anymore. Somebody said best donuts equals Krispy Kreme or Krispy Kreme, Dunkin'. I'm trying to think of other donut companies. Oh, there's Top Pot, Voodoo Donuts. I don't know. That's a tough one. My favorite, I do like Krispy Kreme donuts. I mean, and especially when you dip them in milk because they absorb milk so well.
I remember in school, when I was in high school, they actually used to go around, like for homeroom, and sell Krispy Kreme donuts, like for fundraisers. And some of us just buy the whole box. Be in the back. You're the popular guy now because you got the
because you got all the Krispy Kremes.
You got a donut? Can I get a donut?
Too sweet, not fluffy enough. I gotta admit, man. Yeah, donuts are definitely a personal choice because you got to be into like a certain kind of pastry. How are we doing likes on YouTube, guys? How are we doing likes on YouTube? And how are we doing? Any chance of getting a hype train, guys? I want to unlock all the giveaways here at the end of the stream. Yeah, dude, if you do Krispy Kreme fresh, are pretty amazing. Yes. If you get them right off the oven, and then you just do them right with milk, man, they're super good. They're a very different donut than a fluffy donut.
Milk.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, because they absorb milk. They're like milk and cookie milk. Yeah, I love it.
I have a friend of mine's wife who actually makes what is it called, monkey bread?
Yeah.
And she uses Krispy Kreme donuts.
Oh, dude, monkey bread is and the monkey bread kazooie at at BJ's, super good. Or somebody's asking, going beyond 6,000 or DDR5, does it have any real benefit? It depends on the game. It depends on the CPU. It scales with different CPUs. For the 7900X, the X3D, or the build we're doing today, no. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to go beyond 6,000 mega transfer. Favorite flavor donut? I like Boston cream. I think if I had to go and say I chose a favorite, the Boston cream is I just like Boston cream donuts.
I'm a jelly guy. Jelly.
Jelly? Oh, you like a jelly guy? Okay, so he likes the jelly. But I mean, I actually like just kind of plain flavored, standard donuts too.
I do too. Yeah, just a regular glaze, regular glazed Krispy Kreme donut. You're good with that all day.
I have a tough time with the ones that have sprinkles and stuff because it starts to get overly sugary. It starts getting too much. Yeah. I can even do
a chocolate glazed donut. Those are good too.
Yeah. It's called a Pizookie. That's right, Pizookie. You're right. My bad. It's called a Pizookie. Blueberry cake donuts are the best. Ooh,
blueberry.
I have had blueberry cake donuts, and
I never had a cake donut.
They are
blueberry?
legit. The cake donuts, there's a ton of them. The cake donuts are usually the thicker ones that they have a very cake-like texture. They don't have as much. They're more stodgy. I've learned all those terms from the Great British Baking Show.
The Great British Bake Off or something like that.
Berliners. I'm Berliner. I am a donut. Berliners are the best. I've never had those. Cream puffs, dude. I like cream puffs. That used to be one of my favorite things when I was a kid was a cream puff. I just want some dessert now. Oh, we got some sub hype going on here. What studio is this? We are live at the Origin studio this week. Doing AMD week here live at Origin. This will be the only build. Everything else for the rest of the week is gaming and benchmarking the new X3D chips from AMD. So we're celebrating all things AMD, but we're answering all questions. So it's not just AMD focused, but the builds and everything will all be X3D and stuff focused like that. I wonder what the roaming peacock drumstick tastes like. I don't even know what that means.
What is that?
I think you're just putting words together, hoping they make a sentence.
You're just making stuff up.
Yeah. Boston Creamer for the week. Well, I guess I'm weak then, and I'm okay with it. It's like the same guy who's like trying to get me to go to like some questionable clubs tonight. I'm like, if that makes me weak, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with being weak.
Define weak, because everybody's got a different definition.
Oh, Vic's Gaming Corner. Are you doing it for Ash for like Ash Wednesday or whatever it was, the fasting? You keep going, man. Sorry, we're not trying to break your fast, man. You keep it. You be strong.
And we're over here talking about food the entire time. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You got it. You know, Philippians 4:13, buddy.
You got this, man.
Philippians 4:13. There you go. Give me some pastel de natas. Ooh, what is that? Do you know?
Pastel de nada. That's nothing.
Is that
de
mean
nada is
something-
like nothing, right?
Something. Does that mean give me some colors of nothing? I don't know what that is. Nutella stuffed donuts. Okay, so I know my sister's a huge Nutella fan. I haven't had a ton of Nutella, but I know Nutella is like a thing. I haven't had a ton of it. I haven't given it an honest chance. I will tell you this: Vegemite, not good. Marmite, also not good. So I have given those a chance, just once, and I'll never do it again. Guave and cheese pastellos.
Yo.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah, he's like yeah, he that got a reaction. Let's see what's going in here. Everything donut related closes at like 6 p.m. here. That's just the way it is, Bloomcat. That's like donuts are not an all-day food. You can go get some stale ones from like your grocery store, but why would you do that? Why would you do that? Don't get me wrong. I actually like Safeway, like just the glazed donuts. I'm totally cool with. Like if somebody brings like a, oh nice. Okay, we're gonna give
The screws.
Oh,
Don't
we
let
got
the
screws.
fall out. Yeah, don't let the screws fall out there.
Oh, don't let the screws fall out. Okay, so here we have, but but I could just take the cover. Oh, okay, so this is,
You could literally just take the plate cover off. You have Capella
yeah, if you have a Capella. So we'll try and get one of these. We'll get one of these. We'll take the plate off later, guys, and we'll give you the we'll give away the Origin thing. We'll do it on a later stream.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the faceplate. Tres Leches Donuts. I like Tres Leches kit. Like
Tres
Tres
Leches
Leches
is good.
Is actually good. I actually thought, for those who don't know, 3 Milk is what it's known for. And you know, I thought it would be like overly soggy, but it's actually a really good dessert. If you've never had it, very unique.
Rice
and
pudding?
good.
You like rice pudding?
I do like rice pudding. I do like rice pudding a lot too. By the way, guys, everybody knows Alex is here. He's combed his hair. Everything's fine. Can never go simple. Yeah, never. I agree, Blondie. Never can really go wrong with a simple glaze. Schmidt, I'm never gonna go to Schmidt Sausage House in Ohio, but thank you for letting me know. Count to it if I ever get to Schmidt Sausage House in Ohio. Anybody know a good like donut place in Sheboygan? Because I really want to know a donut place in Sheboygan. Somebody hook me up. Because I just want to go to Sheboygan just to say I'm in Sheboygan. I want to stream in Sheboygan for no reason other than to be like I am live in Sheboygan. Boring. Good. What's boring? Warm bread pudding is.
Would it be okay? I'll walk out 2 seconds just to get some thumb
you're
screws.
fine.
I'll be right
totally
back.
fine. Yeah.
right
Warm bread pudding is. Okay, I never thought I would like bread pudding as much as I did, but I will be honest, man. Bread pudding is legit good. Bread pudding is legit good. Walla Walla, Washington. I actually have been to Walla Walla, and they're famous for their apples, right? Walla Walla apples, right? Isn't that what they have here? I know a killer place in Lexington, Kentucky. You can buy 100 donuts for $10, but you have to be there and in the drive-thru at like 3 a.m. Alex actually got really excited about it. I actually saw him running out as if he was like, I know a place to eat, and he was like, oh, and then he found out he was in like Kentucky. So that's not close enough here. I just had banana bread. Banana bread's legit. I like good banana bread. My wife makes a really good banana bread.
You ever had banana bread beer?
No. I don't really drink. I mean, it's not like I just don't much care for the taste of alcohol. I don't know why. It's
See, even if you're not enjoying the taste of it as far as alcohol is concerned, just the beer itself it's awesome.
Okay, there we go. Banana bread beer. All this food talk is making me hungry. How about cheese steaks from Pat's in Philly? Okay, so actually
Never
the
been.
best cheesesteak I've ever had was actually in Vermont, and I've had cheesesteak in Philly, but there was this place. It was a college like cafe in Northfield, Vermont, and dude, their cheesesteaks were amazing. I don't know what it was. It was just a mixture of the cheese, the steak, the peppers, and the mayo, and it was like my favorite. So anyway, Norwich University. I doubt it's that way anymore, but yeah, they were like my favorite cheesesteak. The Captain Cosmic says 100 donuts for $10 at 3 a.m. That's my kind of place. Okay, for people wondering, I've seen some questions about giveaways. Giveaways are going to be happening at the end of the stream. We're giving away a 5800X. We're giving away Company of Heroes 3. We're going to give away an Uncharted, a Forspoken key. The other thing, too, is we also have up for grabs, potentially, if we get 250 likes over at youtube.com/Robeytech live, we'll give away a $25 Newegg gift card. And if we get a level 5 hype train, we will also give away a $25 Newegg gift card. Yeah, we're giving away a CPU. Okay, we're at 202 likes right now, guys. So we have 48 more to go. Any chance on a level 5? I don't know. We got lots of giveaways today. Huge shout out to AMD for being such an amazing sponsor. And everybody do a shout out to our Erica. Erica loves, she loves the people. She loves the audience. Her husband Ray is also amazing too. So give a shout out. She's here, our AMD person who's here being a part of this activation right now. So give a shout out to her.
Love you, Ray. I haven't seen Ray and I haven't seen her husband in years.
Oh, really?
I actually met her husband first before I met her.
Oh. What would be the first game you're going to play on this build? I think tomorrow. We haven't decided yet. Maybe what you do, head over to discord.gg/Robeytech and put down what you guys think we should play first on this build. The first game will be on Saturday. So let us know. When does Micro Center open? Any ideas? No idea.
I don't know. I think it's going to be like in the second quarter of the year that they're going to open officially, but don't quote me on that. But it will be soon.
And guys, also don't forget, if you want to get tomorrow, we're going to be streaming live. We're going to be streaming live our first AMA and behind the scenes for Discord. Discord subs are now open. They're available. That you get early access to community events. We're going to throw some game codes and stuff like that in there as well. We also got for giveaways, and also you'll get direct access to twice monthly AMAs. And also behind the scenes footage when we are here off site like this. You'll get access to people like Origin PC CEO or PJ might show in, and you'll have some Q&A and stuff like that as well. So definitely tune in. You're going to want to do that. Tomorrow is going to be happening live from the shoot we're doing with the Audi RS3. So you guys definitely want to tune in for that. Plus, we'll just answer questions and hang out for a little bit. That's over at discord.gg/Robeytech. Subs are brand new and available, and I'll be chatting in the Discord sub chat. So that's going on now. What else? People are saying, see you over there sometime. Are you guys in Yeah, we are in Miami.
Yeah,
we're
South
in
Miami.
Yeah, we're in South Miami right now, hanging out, doing some PC build. We're going to be live for, I guess at this point in time, I mean, probably another hour and a half, you think?
Give or take, yeah.
Give or take, yeah. You're actually doing really
much
good.
faster than I thought.
He's doing much faster. At this point in time, you're working on, you're on the AIO right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so he's doing really good. Yeah, we're in good shape right now.
I just looked at my clock right now. I was like, whoa.
So I think the keys might be they're any place where there's Steam. So as long as you have Steam, then those should be good. Unfortunately, the CPUs, the way that prizes work for CPUs, if you're willing to pay the customs tax and the shipping to your country, then we're okay with giving the CPU to you. We don't cover customs and we don't cover shipping international. We need a Micro Center in Seattle first, before a mobile out of boom. When's the stream for the Space Terrace? What is the Space Terrace? I don't know.
I don't know. That sounds pretty cool.
I
want to
sounds
go.
pretty cool. I want to know. Let me know.
Do I need a helmet?
Let me know where the Space Terrace is.
Do we get oxygen? Is it fresh oxygen?
Seeing what else is going on here. People saying, hey guys, don't forget, you can always hang out at youtube.com/Robeytech Live. You guys can actually have multiple chats over. We have an incredible audience over at YouTube as well. They love it. They're live. They're great people. I know a lot of people have a tendency to hang out over at YouTube, but you guys can also, on Twitch, hang out at YouTube. Great audience there, and there's people chatting.
Space Terrace is a club.
What is PG?
Space. Yeah.
Oh, is that another one of those?
It's a nightclub. No.
Oh my gosh, guys, I'm not gonna go there. Stop.
It's Club Spaces, and actually, it's a nightclub, but it's an after-hours nightclub.
But here's the deal, guys. You obviously know that I have no idea about these places because every time you're saying, I'm like, oh, what is that place? I don't even know what that is.
I think they're looking at me to like give you the reaction when they say it.
Hey, somebody's asking average build time for your PCs. Like when you take a project, what's the average time you spend on a project?
If I spend time building it and I'm really nitpicking, I would say between 4 to 6 hours.
Okay, 4 to 6 hours average.
But if I
guys.
need to get it knocked out really fast, I would say I can have it done in under 2.
Kale asked, what do I need to do in the giveaway? You just need to be in one of the Robeytech channels, either robeytech.com, youtube.com/Robeytech live, or over at twitch.tv/Robeytech, and you have to be available and around for the end of the stream. We might do a couple even before. You know what we should? Let's do a prize. What do you say, Alex? We're gonna do one prize. Let's give away a copy of Uncharted. So make sure that you are following over at twitch.tv/Robeytech or youtube.com/Robeytech live. We're going to open it up right now, and we're going to get it set up. I'm going to show them how to do the setup. It should be on IE.
Alex, this is Windows.
You should open Edge.
That little the little
There
4
you go.
squares.
And then go to, there it is. Okay. And then go, let's go, Uncharted already there. Go to giveaway settings. You got to do exclamation, let's do exclamation point AMD. And then just hit start giveaway and we should be good. And then hit start giveaway. Exclamation point AMD. You got to be in one of those 2 channels. Twitch.tv/Robeytech or youtube.com/Robeytech live. Exclamation point AMD. And you should be good to go. Can you open it up on, open up the Edge real quick? To make sure that we're seeing the entries. There it is. Okay, yeah, we're getting there. YouTube's all you guys. Yeah, go ahead and get your entries in. Oh, you do what I do, straight up over for that.
It's just, I don't like it doing sideways.
Yeah, I know.
I tried to. Once I actually tried to make it go sideways over the. It just doesn't look right.
Doesn't look good. Exclamation point AMD, guys. Exclamation point AMD. We're giving away a copy of Uncharted for PC. Might as well just get some giveaways going, get you guys happy.
It's the Legacy Edition?
It's the one that just
Legacy Edition.
Yeah, Legacy Edition, yeah.
It's such an awesome game, dude. If you haven't played it,
it's
one of my favorite titles ever.
It's so good. It's so good. It's funny because I've seen a lot of people with Last of Us playing over on HBO. People are like, I miss the Uncharted titles. You know, honestly, Naughty Dog just knocking it out of the park, man. Such a great developer. Exclamation point AMD. How much time we got left, Alex?
About 45
45 seconds, guys. 45 seconds to get your entry in. "45 seconds, guys. Getting it in there right now. Get in there, boy. Oh, and you're even you're running your big cables now. So yeah, we're actually in good shape. Once we get this done, you just got some cable management on the AIO stuff, and then we'll be throwing the GPU in. That's kind of it, right?
Yes, sir.
45 seconds, guys. Giving away a copy of Uncharted, a Steam code, care of AMD, which is awesome.
10 seconds.
10 seconds, guys. And then remember, you got to reach out to Blondie But Geeky over at our Discord channel. Should get you all squared away, and then we'll get that prize distributed in the next couple weeks. And I know a lot of people have been asking about our prize distribution. We just did a ton of prize distribution just recently. We got a winner. Who's our winner?
Death Lover 22.
Death Lover?
I know you. No, I don't.
Death Lover 22. Was there Death Lover 21? Like, it's just like, apparently it was a Death Lover 22. You are the winner of the Uncharted. And that was he over at Twitch or YouTube?
That was Twitch.
And over on Twitch. Congratulations, Death Lover. And can you bring the app Restream app back up on the chat? It's on the, there you go, perfect. Congratulations, Death Lover. If UPS can't find my computer, can I have PJ build my replacement over in Origin?
If you put a request in, it's possible.
Yeah, if you put in a request, it might be possible. I mean, the thing is, PJ's pretty busy, so it'll take you a lot longer to get your PC more than likely. It took me like 3 months. It took a while. PJ takes his time. Get the latest Robeytech merch now. Congratulations, you guys. We'll do more more giveaways as the stream continues, guys, because we still got a lot more stream. Once we're done with this, we're going to put in Windows. We got our Windows installation book thing right here, and then we'll show you guys how to set up the X3D and all that sort of stuff. So what you basically need to have to make sure that it's running and good to go properly. So 220 of 250 likes. Did we get a hype train yet? Where are my hype train people at? We can get a hype train going. I need a Miami Dolphins themed PC. Nobody needs a Miami Dolphins themed PC.
What? Dude, one of the assemblers in the back actually did it, and it looks amazing.
Okay, never mind. Apparently, people do need a Miami Dolphins.
This
themed
dude
PC.
did it in the back. He's one of the leaders, one of the guys who do all the Hydro X settings.
He did. Apparently,
Blew
he did a
my
good
mind
job.
doing it. I was like, yo, it was ridiculous. Come on, I'm from Miami. I'm a Dolphins fan, of
I
course.
think it's
Win or
amazing
lose.
how PJ builds from inside the case. I don't know what you mean.
How else are you supposed to
How
do it?
else are you supposed to build it? I'm just curious, Vix.
I'm going to do it from under the desk.
Make it a Hackintosh. No. Diablo theme. We've done. I'm pretty sure you're going to see a bunch of Diablo 4 themed PCs actually here pretty soon. Whoa, BMOC dropping a gifted sub, trying to get things going.
Fun fact.
Oh, fun fact, guys.
The director of Diablo used to actually be the lead marketing
Is
director
that
for
the
Origin
white
PC.
one that I was talking about?
Oh, this is mine.
Oh, this is the Miami Dolphins. Okay, guys, we're showing off the Miami Dolphins themed.
You
PC.
have it?
Yeah, he's got it up.
That thing is, dude, it came out ridiculous. Like
The
that guy did
P-
a hell of a
dude,
job.
The wobble is.
And that was his
dude,
personal.
We'd have to really work on making this wobble and fall, dude. You got a way to go. Which ones? I would like to sell my whole family to be able to afford this PC. Your family's really cheap, dude. Because human is
Sell my
are worth a lot more than that, man.
So it's gonna go.
Niners fan, of course. There's always a Niners fan.
The
Yeah, dude. Wait till. Hey, what's up, Pig Radio? It's good to see you. I almost wanted the white build when I could get my fans in black. Oh, somebody was asking. Speaking of that, why don't you show them real quick? Because somebody's asking intake versus exhaust on the fan setup. You got exhaust top, intake front, and then.
correct. I'm intaking here and intaking here. I don't want to exhaust out here because what would happen is I would draw air in through the front, and the air from the fans in the section, the direction that they would be, would just suck the air back out. So these two sections fans are just actually drawing air in at the same time, bringing cool air into the system, and here it's exhausting all the heat right out of the top.
And then you also, and again, we're also, because it's drawing air, you're getting lots of air to bathe that beautiful GPU, that 7900 XTX. We're gonna be
Absolutely
putting in
correct.
it at the same time. My wife's family are Eagles fan. I watched the movie Invincible about that. What was his name, dude? That
Mark
movie was-
Wahlberg?
Yeah, it was Mark Wahlberg.
Oh,
I'm trying
yeah.
to remember the real name of the player who did it. And that movie was so good.
Can that guy do any wrong? I don't
Oh my
think he
gosh,
can.
people are like now in football things. They're like Kansas City Chiefs rule.
You're just saying that because they won.
Go Seattle Sea Chickens. I don't know. Are the giveaway is international only? No, War Dog. The giveaway is U.S. If you want to go international and you would like to enter to win, then that means you have to cover the cost of shipping and the international charges, customs and tax charges, and we will negotiate that with you. By the way, it's probably more money than the cost of the actual CPU. I'm just letting you know.
Not saying, just saying.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying it won't be free for you. But we'll do it. Vince Papali, that's right. Vince Papali, that's who it was. Yeah, thank you very much for helping me with that. That's why I love streaming to an audience, because you get to talk about stuff like that. 222 likes, guys. We need 28 more likes over at youtube.com/Robeytech Live. Still got a lot of build left, but still, let's keep it going. I am in Argentina, so PC and tech are really expensive. I cannot afford to buy my brother a Mobo. I'm sorry, man. How much would that CPU normally be? A 5800X, I don't know off the top of my head. Hey, Tom, I don't know if you're watching, if you could let us know, what's the 5800X cost? I'll ask him that. So you have to pay taxes on it, import taxes, and all sorts of stuff like that. Somebody said Ace Ventura is a good Dolphins movie.
It is.
Okay, there you go. Somebody said, agreed.
You've seen Ace Ventura.
I have seen it, but dude, long time ago.
He's trying to find the Dolphins mascot.
Oh, that's okay. That's
and
what's
then he
going
beats
on.
the crap out of the
Yeah.
Dolphins mascot at the end of the movie.
Okay, so somebody said $300 at Micro Center. What we're using the Asus ROG X670 Crosshair Hero.
X670E.
Crosshair E Crosshair Hero. Yep. And it's $229, $228 over on Newegg. So how's that for a great price, dude? $220 price? I mean, giveaway.
For
That's huge.
5800X?
No, yeah, for 5800X, man.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
not.
that's what
I'm over here thinking $400 or $500
No, it's
for a
$228,
processor.
man.
That's a hell of a deal.
PJ wants somebody who says, "Where's your turntable?" Don't worry, guys. He's okay.
What, the Lazy Susan?
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm not a fan of the Lazy Susan. I prefer
I
doing
don't
this.
either. I like doing.
I'd rather pick it up and move it around.
It's a 5800X, not 5800X 3D.
If you're really nice to Robey, maybe he'll switch the actual X3D out for that. No.
Yeah, that'd be
Sorry,
nice.
it ain't happening.
Oh, Hype Train is active, guys. Can we get level 5? Let's do it. Oh boy, I don't even get to pay attention to this right now. Can we do it? Let's get level 5. You guys can make it happen. Alex is over here. I don't know if he's over here because of the Hype Train. He's like, I don't know what's going on. He's getting the hype. Palm Brady is here. Hey, Riddick dropping 10 tier 1 gifted subs, man. And then we got Sharkashay dropping tier 1 gifted sub. Thank you very much, Shark. And don't remember, all of these gifted subs, all of these subs go towards winning that sub-only giveaway, which is a PC, the St. Patrick's Day PC we're giving away at the end of the month of March. So all subs that are happening in the month of March on Discord, on YouTube, and on Twitch. And by the way, those do stack. So if you have one on Twitch, and this is a paid subscription on YouTube and a paid subscription on Discord, those do stack. If you want to get extra entries, you can stack them also by gifting subs over on Twitch. On Gamer Stream, that reached level 28. Wow, that's huge, War Dog. Mine is not that one. Yeah. What is your favorite Doritos flavor? I just like the standard nacho cheese. Cool Ranch used to be like a big one for me, but honestly, my favorite flavored chip is the jalapeno cheddar Cheetos. Those are like my favorite.
It's crazy.
Huh?
Hint of lime Tostitos. But I love the sweet chili Doritos.
Oh, sweet chili Doritos are good, but dude, yeah, the cheddar, the jalapeno cheddar are my favorite.
Jalapeno cheddar for who
Yeah.
makes Doritos?
Yeah, no, jalapeno cheddar Cheetos. I like
jalapeno cheddar
the spice. I do
Cheetos.
have to say that the sweet chili Doritos are actually pretty grub too.
I'm an old school guy. I like puffs. Just original old school
Cheetos
puffs.
or dill pickle chips? Nope, not.
Ooh, dill pickle.
I know some people like dill pickle. I'm not a big dill pickle chip fan.
I
like dill pickles, but not chips.
I don't like pickles, but I like the chips.
Oh yeah, see, I like pickles, but I don't like the chips. So that's weird. I don't know why, but Ruffles jalapeno and lime taste like pho to me. I can actually believe that. Pho's a very salty soup, so.
Like pho?
Yeah. Oh, Juniper Sarah dropping 10 tier 1 gifted subs. Juniper dropping it in hot. There we go, right there. Is 38 the parts are bought separately? The system is 48. Okay, so John Paul Beacon asked, hey, well, why is a system more expensive versus purchasing all the parts separately? Couple things. One, you get 24/7 customer service and support. You get the ability to send in the system and have them upgrade the cost for free. That also comes with a 2-year parts and warranty. You can call and get customer help. And then the other thing too is it comes with crate. The shipping and all that stuff is all built into that as well, guys. So there's actually a lot you get for that.
Free ground shipping?
Yeah, free ground. The other thing too, but it's worth noting, like one of the things that you get when you get a PC DIY is, again, you only get the warranty that comes with the actual parts. And then at the same time, you get the cable management, the service that comes with the system. On an AMD Advantage, you also get all the experience stuff that goes with it as well. So in all cases, SIs always have markups. SI standing system integrators, and it can vary, but at the same time, like you are buying and paying for the quality that you're getting from an Origin PC, and that's why there's that bit of markup. So worth letting you guys know, and we've covered this a number of times before. So, but again, you are buying like the Audi RS version of a PC at this point in time, right? Again, turnkey. You know it's quality. There's no bottlenecks. And out of the box, they get rid of all the bloatware. It's just set up and ready to go once you basically get this system.
Yeah, if you're looking for the Ford or Chevy or PCs.
Victor65 just gifted 10 gifted. What level are we at right now? With that, that's 30 subs right there. Zip tie count is still here. We got them all right here. They're all sitting right here.
These aren't cut yet.
He's got them. Level 5. Wow, we hit level 5. So we got to level 6. Okay, so level 5 is done, guys. Dude, okay, remember, if we get to level 10, it becomes a $50 Newegg gift card. So if you want to keep it going, we could do that, and we can become a $50 Newegg gift card. DJ, did PJ plug in CPU power cables before the AIO install?
plug in CPU power cables.
Your EPS.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
I plugged this in first, and then I put the AIO in, because if I don't, it's a nightmare to try to put it in there, especially when you mount the cooler at the top. So that's the first thing that goes in. They're actually right here.
Okay, so Vix Gaming Corner asked, "What's your favorite meal?" So I'll go first. Cheese enchiladas, hands down my favorite. They're my favorite cheese enchiladas. I also like to do a side of tortillas with sour cream and guacamole, and then I put the cheese enchilada inside the tortilla, and then I make like a cheese enchilada burrito.
Holy crap!
It's so good. I can eat like one. That's what it is.
You prepped with your eyes, but then after you're done, you're like,
I only
no.
order one enchilada. So that's all I get. But that's my favorite meal, honestly, hands down. What about you, PJ? Favorite meal?
An easy favorite go-to for me is always like traditional, like Spanish food. I get a rotisserie chicken with white rice, black beans.
Oh, you can't go wrong with that. I mean, it's just a good meal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I was gonna say a place where I would go get it, it's like your last meal, you're getting ready to get killed, it would be enchiladas from Chewy's. That's like my
for me,
Chewy's in Austin, or they have one in Miami, in Tampa too.
A Wagyu steak, or we're talking about or
it's
a
funny.
big
It's like
sirloin or something.
I like steak. I mean, honestly, my favorite kind of steak is actually oh my gosh.
You get a nice tomahawk steak.
No. Oh my God. It takes for, and it's usually. Oh, I mean, I can't. My mind is going blank. It's like the thing that you usually get in Sunday brunch. It's.
Talking about like a country fried steak.
No, it's freaking. Somebody help me. I make it for Christmas every year, and I can't think of the name of it.
Damn, and you.
I know. My mind is no. It's prime rib. Thank you, prime rib.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I am a huge prime rib fan. That is my favorite. With a Met, like a Met Metropolitan rub, and then you use soy sauce in as absorption. Pretty much my favorite. If I'm gonna have steak with mashed potato, lobster mash, or something like that, and then like an asparagus. Actually, my favorite are sweet carrots. That's a second top favorite meal for sure. Yeah, prime rib is amazing. Yeah. Chimichangas. The other one too is the empanadas at El Gaucho. Is also at El Chango in Cologne, Germany. Their empanadas are some of my favorite too. Like, I have these places. I've just been lucky to get to travel the world like I have, and so really, really incredible food all over the world. What's your favorite motherboard company? Ooh, that's a tough one.
I can give give you my top two.
I got top two, and mine's
no particular order.
Mine's MSI and Asus. Yeah, see, those are my two favorite. I'm actually using a lot more ASRock than I had, and they've actually been super bright. One of the things I like about ASRock is that you can do microcode. You can actually select specific microcode updates for CPUs, which is for if you're going to do extreme overclocking, something you can't do with any other motherboard manufacturer. And Aorus is getting better. Aorus and Gigabyte are getting better. But my favorite right now, top two, are MSI and Asus.
For a while, I couldn't even put MSI in that category. It was always just Asus was always top for me. But they've come a long way. I even have an MSI board in my system now.
It's fly by me. It's one of the biggest issues with EVGA. It's not that I don't love their motherboards. It's just that most of them are EATX, so it's very limiting. Dude, their boards are incredible. And I also don't get them a lot. Yeah, they're incredibly expensive.
Actually, I followed one of your videos the other day. I was building. I was doing a side build for a buddy of mine.
Yeah.
He actually has a Thermaltake. The P3.
Oh yeah, the new one. The P3, the TG P3.
Yeah, I was putting that together and I was like, damn. The instructions are pretty vague. Let me see if I can find something on YouTube. And your video was the first one that popped up. I was like,
dude, that was not an easy case to put together at all. And the instructions are terrible. They're so bad. By the way,
I think you spent like a good 20 minutes like, where's this one screw that I need just to put this thing together?
I will tell you, Thermaltake got my feedback. We also did a bunch of feedback on the series and stuff like that. One of the things I really do like about Thermaltake is they do take customer feedback super seriously. So
that's cool.
Robeytech lost signal. Uh-oh, camera off. Oh, we probably lost. We're working on it, guys. We might have switched. What do we see? Oh, we see feed. Okay, it's back up. Okay, 6 more likes, guys. 6 more likes. Robey Radio.
You a podcast? Is what they're probably asking for.
Okay. We are back, guys. Don't worry about it. How we doing? How we doing, Hype Train? Where we get into Hype Train? Oh, 541 people here today. That's a good view. That's a good viewership. Is it over? Level 5. Okay, we ended at level 5. I'll join Robey Radio. We got, honestly, the good thing is we got Pig Radio, who does all my intros and stuff like that. By the way, Pig Radio, I know you're here. We need an A&D Rigs intro. You've done a couple for us, but we need to do an AMD rigs. It's the brand new show we're doing with AMD. We just got finished doing it with PG, where what we do is we invite influencers and we build with like companies like what we're doing here with Origin. We build one of their systems. The next one's going to be with Zydax, and that's going to be coming up in March. But we need an intro for that, so I got to get you on there. I got to get you. You got time. You got Pig Radio. You got a couple weeks to get something. He always does such great stuff. I'll join Robey. So anyway, that just reminded me of that. 5 more likes, people. Going for there. 5 more likes. People are going in there. So how, like, again, you guys enjoying the show? We're trying to make sure, can we get a hashtag Alex in the chat, because he has been coming in here, making sure, moving cameras around, trying to make this show so good. Can we just get some hashtag Alex in the chat, just as a huge thank you to him and obviously the team at Origin for being so kind and sponsoring and just hosting us in this case. Hashtag, there you go, Alex. Give you some love. A hashtag Alex right there. Apparently set and forget is what he's got on his shirt, but that's not the same. There we go. Everybody, Alex, thank you. He's done such a good job trying to make this go and get done. Now you are on the cable management.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's working on, once this is done, basically the PC's almost done at that point in time.
Yes.
Because then all we got to do is throw in the GPU, put in the PSU, which is already pre-wired, and then we're good to go. We'll get some installation going. There it is, guys. 251 likes. We have hit that YouTube like goal. We hit the level 5 hype train goal, and we've done a couple of giveaways. So we'll do another giveaway here in just a couple of minutes. We'll give away a copy of Forspoken for Steam in just a couple of minutes, guys. So yeah, trying to keep things going. More giveaways coming up. Again, remember, 5800X is going to be given away at the very end of the stream today. And then we have those 2 $25 Newegg gift cards as well. I'm still, Justin looking like a Sanic still. I don't even know what that means. S-A-N-A-C-K?
You're looking like a snack.
Oh, I'm looking like a snack still? Is that what that's supposed
Looking
to
like
say?
it's either somebody's trying to be funny with the way they worded it, or
I
they
don't
have
know.
very
What's
terrible
a
grammar.
Snack? Were you saying snack?
Like a snack.
Like a snack? I don't know. Maybe a snack? I don't know. What is this? I look like a. What does it look? What do I look like?
Looking like a snack.
Is that just me? Like a? What does that mean? Like, am I supposed to?
You're looking good.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I like that.
That's
I'm
what they
looking like
mean.
a snack. Okay. Okay, it's a good thing. Okay, I appreciate that. Luckily, I have Alex here to Miami translate for me.
Oh, you looking like a snack.
You're looking like a snack. Okay, Miami lingo. Appreciate that.
I mean, it's not just Miami lingo, but.
Okay, let's go and do another giveaway. So we're gonna give away. If you want to edit that Uncharted one, you know how to do that. So if you go to giveaways, I'll help you. Go to end giveaway. We're teaching him about. So if you go to giveaways, there you go. Let's do. Yeah, we'll do the same thing for the entry. Hit cancel, and then go to custom, and then click edit. There you go, edit, and then change it to Forspoken, and then Forspoken. Okay, guys, we're gonna give away a copy of Forspoken. That's coming up right here in just a few minutes. And then once you're ready, let me know. And then just start the giveaway. We doing okay? Everybody's happy? Yeah, there we go. We got the thumbs up from AMD. Erica's like, yes. Okay, and Alex is getting it all set up. You ready to go? Okay, start now, guys. Exclamation point AMD, exclamation point AMD, giving away a copy of Forspoken. That is live right now. Exclamation point AMD. It's looking good, right? He's doing a good job. We're over here. We're just getting the last of the cable management done, and then we're gonna put in that beautiful 7900xtx. Guys, you have to admit, their reference design for the 7900xtx is incredibly sexy, almost as good as Sparrow Pizza. I'm just saying, like in terms. And I actually heard that the 7900xtx, they have this red line. It was actually inspired by Sparrows because it has the same red line.
I heard the same thing.
I heard the same thing. I think it's true. It says made in New York on it and everything. No. It's a beautiful, one of my, it's such a gorgeous GPU. And I'm really excited to see how it looks inside of this build. And then compared to the build that we did, like we were showing those off, the other one, can we bring up the AMD Advantage Audi inspired PC build on just to show this off, guys? Don't forget, we got that PC we are giving away in partnership with Origin and AMD coming up later. So we're gonna be showing that off here in just a few minutes. How much time we got left?
48 seconds.
Okay, guys, we'll show you guys that in 48 seconds. But the build's looking good, dude. Build's looking good. Wow, there it is like that. Like it looks, dude, you did a really good job.
Over under.
Yeah,
Double up your two-way tape.
I do, yeah, for sure, man. It's like, the thing is like, if this doesn't look like there's almost no cables, you haven't done it right. You got to do a good job.
So if you got to have some exposed, at least give it a little flavor, make it do something.
Yeah, you got to make it, getting it going from there. How much time we got left, Alex? 15 seconds, guys. 15 seconds. We'll have a winner.
15 segundos. Oh, I
you
didn't
gotta
just
go
do
get
that.
those. He almost.
I just did that. Hold on.
He's getting him. He's getting him. 2, 1. Okay, there you go.
There. Look, I did it, and there they go.
There
My
you go.
bad.
Okay,
My bad. Sorry about that.
We got him back in, guys.
What a force of habit. I was just.
Yeah. Okay, guys, congratulations to Respected Crayon. You won a copy of Forspoken. This is for Forspoken. No, you didn't win Uncharted. We got to edit that. You won on Forspoken, so congratulations. You won a copy of Forspoken. So congratulations, man. No more entries. GG, we got more giveaways still coming up, guys. Lots of stuff still to give away, so which is awesome.
Not good for me or anybody else here because we can't win it.
Showing the specs.
Yeah, let's go ahead and show. We're going to show you the specs. This is the Audi RS3 inspired PC that we're doing in partnership with AMD and with Origin. This is the PC we're going to be giving away as part of. It's a part of a video. We've talked a little bit about AMD Advantage, and this is the one. So you're seeing a system very similar to this one, except for that one will have a 7900xtx3D in it. Same thing, 1200 watts. The XT AIO. Same fan setup. It's, you guys, if you are a Discord subscriber, you will see this tomorrow when we do the behind the scenes and open AMA. That's going to be happening tomorrow. So if you're going to definitely make sure you subscribe, you'll be able to see that PC that we're going to be giving away before anybody else. So that's going to be happening tomorrow. But this, pay attention because you guys might be like, wow, this piece be beautiful. And PJ, did you build that one?
Yes.
And that one is built by PJ. So if you wanted a PJ built PC, and is it signed? You'll put it. Say we'll make sure it's signed. He'll make sure it's signed somewhere. So you guys will actually have that too. Okay, we're gonna switch batteries real quick, guys. So just stand by. Yeah.
As much as I want to sign every system.
Yeah.
As much as I love to sign every system I build, I'm pretty sure like even the customer themselves probably wouldn't appreciate it.
So
I get approval first.
Counter it. You have to be a. Guy, he's changing batteries. Okay, somebody's asking what is the deal with tickets. Tickets, you get extra entries if you're a subscriber for giveaways. And so when you see 4 tickets, that means that they're a subscriber versus 1 ticket, which just means you are either a free subscriber on YouTube or you are a follower on Twitch. So, okay, sorry about that, guys. He was changing batteries in preparation for the audio stuff, so sorry about the little lapse there. So there's the audio back in. Audio and video are cutting in and out. It should be back now. You guys should be fine now. Hopefully count to it. Should be good there. So how we looking?
Looking pretty damn good.
You want to pop this in? Oh no, we can't fit that in. Oh yeah, you can. You want this back in? You want this in there, right?
Yeah, you can put that in.
And put this in. I'm gonna do 2 things on this build. Put in the CPU and put in this this little front panel here. There it is right there, in and done. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, Alex is doing good. Yeah, he's getting it all. He's getting it all in there. So people, are you guys having a good time? You enjoying the stream? Everybody having fun today? We're just trying to keep you guys, get the hype up, trying to keep you guys entertained. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. Talked a lot about food. We talked about favorite places. We've talked about all sorts of stuff on today's stream. So it's been actually a really, really good stream.
Our last meal.
Yeah, we talked about our last meal. That was a little morbid, but I don't think we meant it for it to be morbid. So
No, not at all.
I don't think that's the way to read it.
Guys, don't look at it that way.
My first stream in here, this room was so different. Like, they didn't have these panels, and they had all of these games on the wall. You remember that?
Wall of games.
And they had to spend all this time, like, re-putting the wall of games back on because they'd fall over, fall off after time.
The two-way tape we have just kept on falling off
just
little
would
by
always
little.
go in there, so.
I love that wall game. You know how much stuff we did a scavenger hunt once, and the last host actually hid stuff inside the boxes.
Oh, wow.
So you had to, there was whoever was like the competitors had to come in here, and they were just knew it was one of the boxes, so they're just like, holy crap.
Which one
do I even start with?
Which one actually is it? Are we not entertained? Are you not entertained? Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. We had TikTok for a little while. We had Tinder. Then we swiped away. People
Bumble?
too-
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Bumble. Yeah, Bumble. Chat. Yeah, Chat. GPT. It's something that a beginner in computer electronics should know. What's something that a beginner in computer electronics should know? No, not there. Not there. That's like going to a nightclub. What does cost origin mean? I don't know what that question is. Remember to hit them up on Grindr. Nope. We're not on there either. Okay, so yeah, go back to the other angle so we can see. We're going to get back to that. Roblox. We were live on Roblox. That is true. Remember to hire me to build PCs. Mag3 Thrad says he's ready for PC building. I guess if you want to, can you? If there are jobs available, OriginPC.jobs. Is there like an Origin?
Careers at OriginPC.com.
Yeah, careers at OriginPC.com if you want to get a job here.
Preferably if you live in the Miami area, you have a better, or even if you live in the Miami Fort Lauderdale area, you have a lot better chance.
Yeah, like they don't fly people in or anything like that. Like it's just like I mean like so yeah, you got to live in the Miami Fort Lauderdale area, and they're opening a second factory in Sheboygan. Because I just want a Sheboygan there. Oh, somebody grew up in Oakland Park.
Oakland Park, yeah, that's maybe like 45 minutes from here.
Yeah,
maybe
so
an hour.
I mean that would be a bit of a drive.
Yeah.
That'd be a bit of a drive. But you could do it.
Adam lives in, I think, Pompano Beach, so Adam actually lives like an hour away from here.
Yeah, we're in Miami right now, Zarth. I guess I'm in Nebraska. Yes, we do not have a location. They do not have a location in Nebraska.
Sorry.
Wow, there's people in Miami Shores.
Miami Shores is close. Miami Shores
Yeah,
is
there
maybe
you go.
20 minutes from here.
Look at lots of people coming from like the Miami area, Cutler Bay. I don't even know where that's at.
Cutler Bay, that's hometown. That's like 10 minutes from here.
There you
that's
go.
south.
So again, you guys, if you want to go in there, North Alabama is not close. Somebody wants to know, PJ, do you think the Dolphins might draft a quarterback this year?
Stop teasing my team. That's not fair.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do a where are you from? Let's get city and state or country and city and country. Let's see where are we getting. We have we have 500 plus people here. Where are you guys at right now? We got some people Tampa, Florida.
Wait, where are you at
West
or where you
Palm
from?
Beach. We got some Atlanta, Georgia. We got
Nice.
Ohio, Parksburg, WV.
West Virginia?
West Virginia. That's right, West Virginia. Thank you. South Carolina, Phoenix area, Rivensdale, California. We got Palmetto, Florida, Louisville, Kentucky, San Diego, Salt Lake City, Utah, Boston, Massachusetts. We got Hayward, California, Cincinnati, Ohio, Mumbai, India.
No way.
Yeah, we got
Dope,
Mumbai, India.
dude.
Houston, Texas, New Mexico, Toronto, Canada, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Post Falls, Indiana, Southeast Asia. We got Romania, Europe. We got somebody who's in Budental in Germany. We got West Virginia. Somebody's in Dixon, Tennessee. Rockledge, Florida, near SpaceX. Los Angeles, Detroit. Kentucky, Venezuela.
Yeah.
India, Peru, I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. Somebody in India.
Viva
Chicago.
Venezuela.
We got Alberta, Canada. Appleton, Wisconsin. Somebody's in Mars. Somebody said Sea of Tranquility, Covington, Washington. Hey, that's my mom. My mom's
literally?
watching. Yeah, my mom's literally Covington.
What's up,
Washington.
Mom?
What's up, Mom?
What's up, Mom?
We got Mrs. Robeytech hanging out in the YouTube. Ema, Peru. We
Lima?
got Winetta,
Lima?
Illinois. Yeah. Portland, Tennessee. Now, Austin, Texas. South Beach. Robey Studio. Fort Worth, Texas.
Somebody's in there and you don't even know,
Yeah.
man.
Where are you reading these responses? I'm reading them from all over. So we're streaming to twitch.tv/Robeytech, twitch.tv, Origin, AMD. We're also over at youtube.com/Robeytech, everywhere. Tampa, Florida. Jibas Solos. I don't know where that's at. Sorry. Indy Poon Marashata. I'm sorry if I'm saying that name. Marshatra. Brazil. SpaceX at Hawthorne, California. Anywhere but Seattle.
Wow. What are you trying to say,
Brisbane,
man?
Australia. Nice. I've been there.
I actually think Seattle's a very beautiful place.
Yeah, we like it. Thank you very much, all the people, for telling me where you guys are from. That's amazing. So many locations, dude. That's the thing is, like, I've never asked that question on stream, and then you're like, all of a sudden, you're like, wow,
I wasn't
all
expecting
over.
so many Floridians.
Yeah,
I was expecting a lot of like fan base like on over on the West Coast or like.
No, I have a lot of East Coasters. A
Wow.
lot of East Coasters.
It's like Cutler Bay, South Miami, Palmetto, Miami Shores. I'm like, whoa, that's a lot
Are you
closer.
taking your talents to South Beach permanently? Unfortunately, no. Heading back, we have 2 studios, 2 more permanent studios. One in near Washington, D.C., and the other one is over. That's our East Coast studio, and then we have a West Coast studio in Seattle.
I didn't know you had one in DC.
Yeah, well, near D.C. Yep. We were hanging out with Andy the Lab. There's a
But I didn't know that was. I didn't know you had a studio on that side.
Yeah, we do. We have a studio on this side.
That's cool. You learn something new every day. How about that?
So yeah, these streams end at midnight at times. That's right. I am on East Coast today, so it's 10:49. We're on East Coast right now, so I am dealing with East Coast today. Do a show in the Miami Beach Convention Center.
We've done.
I will. I'll tell you what, guys. We'll do one as soon as the Miami Dolphins draft the quarterback.
This guy. Any chance I get, I'm throwing a jab.
I'm gonna throw a jab. 7900xtx 3D from an 11900K is actually quite a jump, Jingala. Nice. Give PC Ooga Booga. Okay.
Booga 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 booga.
Why, man? Why? Take Robey to Versailles. By the way, I'm not teasing, but I want them to draft. I don't want them to draft the quarterback either. That's my team as well. Roll, Fins, roll. Well, how do fins roll? Fins are on fish. Wouldn't it be swim, fish, swim? Like it's like swim, fin, swim. Like how does it roll?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
How does it roll? My cat's name is Finn. Somebody said. Does Finn roll? Maybe that's why. It's because your cat. They're talking about your cat. It's chasing yard. Like they should chase a quarterback. I don't know.
like it's just it stinks because I want ammo to clap back, but I have no ammo to clap back at all. But we did have a good season.
Here's a question. What is your go-to move in rock, paper, scissors?
My go-to move?
Yeah, go-to move.
Always paper.
Oh man, I'm scissors. I would have lost. Oh no, I would have won. If we got a go-to move, I would have won.
Your go-to is immediately scissors?
Yeah, my go-to is scissors.
Mine's paper because I know so many people immediately want to go for rock.
Yeah, rock is just rock's lazy. You just went. You didn't even do anything. So I guess for me, it's like I feel like it's right. Yeah.
You watch Corridor Crew?
No.
You don't watch that channel?
No.
They do a lot of visual effects.
Oh.
And they actually figured out how to actually get a actual video and convert it into make it look like a Japanese anime.
Oh wow.
And the whole theme that they did for the video itself was them battling rock, paper, scissors.
Oh wow.
And every single time they threw it out, it looked like an explosion over. That was pretty. It's funny you brought that up.
Okay? You doing okay? Okay, good. He's in a much better mood now that all the things have been figured out. He's like over there and like actually hashtag Alex guys. He's doing it so good.
Looks like he's
Mine
going.
is Dwayne Johnson. Oh, the Rock. That one always wins.
Oh, I used the rock.
I think the Dolphins died with the Orange Bowl.
Wow, bro.
That's what somebody said.
Wow. Hey, look, no matter what, at the end of the day, any other person can talk smack about the Miami Dolphins, but we were always, and I'm going to say always, will be the only team right now with a perfect season.
That has a tan.
And a perfect season.
And a tan.
And a perfect season.
Hashtag Justin. Any anime fans in the studio? Yes. Okay, so I'm a mecha anime. So Blue Submarine #6, Robeytech, Gundam, Macross. I also really I love the cyberpunk anime. I like
Edge Runners was
Edge Runners was so good. I like things like of course Ghost in the Shell.
Yes, I like Akira. I like Ninja Scroll.
But after that, it's like it kind of starts to depart for me.
What anime introduced you to
Robeytech? Because I grew up in Japan. Yeah, so Macross was huge.
For me, it was Ninja Scroll.
Yeah. So.
No, I'm lying. It was Akira. And what's blind blowing right now, you could still watch Akira to this day and you think it just came out.
Yeah. Let's see. Do you like mecha anime? I don't know what mecha is, so now I'm worried. I'm worried that you're taking this the wrong way. The Dolphins had a perfect season before the internet was around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When people lived.
Yeah, the smart of you left a lot to avoid the city. Just stay in the burbs. Just saw the 10 people. Just watch the viewer drop when we start talking about anime.
Wow.
It's okay. It's fine. I mean, again, we're here. We're talking about everything.
How can
That
you
is
not
what
like anime?
Oh man, tons of people don't. Yeah. How are we doing? Oh, are we on PSU?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're at PSU. That means we're getting close. So it's actually getting there. Somebody Magjad said he might come down to Florida and apply.
Hey, all good, man.
Yeah. Again, make sure before you drive down here, go to careers@originpc.com.
Yeah, don't just come over here and knock on the door.
Knock on the door. Make sure they actually have openings.
Hey, you guys have a job?
Yeah. So just make sure. Yeah, I don't want you to come down there and be like, Robey sent me, and PJ sent me, and we're like, we're not hiring. So yeah.
Imagine that somebody come with the horns. You guys hiring?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here. It says it on the site. Okay, apparently you are hiring.
What's up, man? I'll start working right now.
Yeah, he's
cool.
like, I'm already here.
Great. I mean, but
Okay, so what is the application process? Like, say for instance, you want to get a PC building job at Origin PC. Like, what is the interview process?
I want to say, I mean, you'd have to have somewhat. You don't have to have a complete knowledge and know how to build a PC. When I managed the assembly line, I preferred somebody who had zero knowledge because it was easier to teach somebody who didn't. Than
So I
did.
could not get hired.
No, I would just. But if I hired you, I would tell you before you even started, forget everything you know about building a PC because I'm going to teach you how to build a PC. So I would want you to build it how we build it.
Okay, there you go. So I don't know about benefits, guys. We're not going to get into this. This is not a hiring.
What about 401k?
Yeah, what's your 401k? Do you guys match? Do you have like what about paid leave? I don't know. We don't have any of those answers. I just wanted to ask what the hiring process was like, and that's all I was asking, guys. Sorry, Robey, you're overqualified.
Sorry.
Yeah, pension, no deal. No plans on visiting Florida. I'm not good at beating pills. Hey, Brent, you know what? If you don't have to be good at building PCs. He's gonna teach you.
Yeah, we teach you everything. You can come in here. I like I said, as from the I preferred somebody with zero knowledge that wanted to come in here and learn the process because it was much easier to teach.
Magjad, remote PC building is not a thing yet. Is like and then them sending you the parts and then you having to send it back for QC. That it doesn't really work. Yeah. Yeah, Blondie Bakiki said that yes, that is actually on the Careers at Origin. Is that one of the things in order to be eligible to apply is you have to watch 500 hours of Robeytech. So yeah, that is pretty important. Yeah, AIO Dragon says Corsair has kits now. In fact, I have my review coming out tomorrow about the Corsair build kit. So if you want to tune in and find out about that, you can do that where. And somebody said no state income tax in Florida. No good football team either.
Just keep on building. Just keep on building.
I'm just getting him riled up. That's all I'm doing. I don't actually even care.
It's okay. It's just I think it's just a little difficult for him to kind of like try to like knock the heat because
yeah.
I love it though, man. I love the little jabs back and forth, dude. There's no fun if you can't poke fun,
if you guys
man.
can't have fun, you can't go in for there.
Yeah, seriously, dude. You have to be able to learn to like laugh at yourself and have a good
Nita
time.
Temperance says, Robeytech, repeat after me. The Dolphins were good back in 1984.
1972. Get it right.
Ascom, you got a long way to go if you want to apply at Origin. Oh man, everybody, I hope you guys are having a great time. We're having a really good time. Couple things, we're gonna go through this because we're getting pretty close to wrapping up the build here. Number one, launching of the Discord subs over discord.gg/Robeytech. We got behind the scenes coming up here at Origin, plus a live anime, one of the two that you get per month. That is now available. You get extra entries. You get early access to our community competitions, random giveaways, and then lastly, the other thing too is you get access to me and our Discord sub channel, and also you get a special tag and stuff. So that's available over at Discord, and extra. You do get entries towards the sub-only giveaway for the month of March, which is the PC, the St. Patrick's theme PC. Subs on Twitch and paid subs on YouTube also get extra entries, get entries into that sub-only giveaway, and they do stack, guys. And we'll announce the winner in the beginning of April. We are also going to be doing 2 other streams as part of AMD Week here on Robeytech. The second stream will be on Saturday. We're going to be comparing the 7950X3D against the 7900X3D. We're going to be using this build and that Audi inspired build we were showing you earlier on. And then Tuesday, we're going to be showing that plus also the 5800X3D, so you guys can see the difference between all of the 3 X3D systems that are available from AMD right now. We are currently building an AMD Advantage system. This means that it's like AMD Advantage, amazing program. We have a video coming out on it very soon, in which we're going to be giving away that Audi-inspired 5000D that we were showing earlier, as well as showing off the Corsair Voyager and the Origin Evo 16S, which are both AMD Advantage laptops. So some really, really great content there. And then lastly, tomorrow, make sure you tune in Corsair Build Kit versus NZXT BLD Kit. We have our review and which one works best based on who you are. So lots of great content coming out this week. That's kind of where things are, and some really, really great stuff for you guys to check out. Yeah, he does amazing cable management, guys. Oh, you're also a software engineer. I'll help Origin with their internet. That's what Tom says. Tom says he'll help him with their internet. AMD Week, guys. Yeah, lots going on here. I'll be there. Robey, get tired of building himself. You know, it's nice because a lot of time, one of the things I actually enjoy about these streams is that it gives me a chance to just pay attention to you. You guys still get to see a PC build. You still get a PC build. You still get to watch an awesome PC builder. One of the few people I trust to build a PC with me. Thanks, on the stream. And you know, but I can just talk to you the entire time. Robey, so PJ, how crazy was your reaction during the Miami Miracle? I don't even know what that is.
Miami Miracle.
I don't think he knows what that is. So his reaction was like this. Yeah, looking good. I'm glad you like it, X-Joe. Is it X-Joshua89? Thank you very much. Versus when we beat the Patriots on the last play. Oh, I don't know what that means.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. I was at that game, and I walked out of the stadium because I thought we were going to lose, and the whole crowd went nuts.
And you were like, what happened?
Yeah. The whole crowd went nuts.
So he, in other words, what does he think?
I thought, well, I was like, oh, that's it, it's over. And my whole, like, 5 of my buddies, we all started walking out, and then that happened. The whole place just went ballistic.
Yeah, I think we're all good. Yeah. Hyperfight asks, hey, Robeytech, Intel or AMD? You know, that's a really hard question. Right now, it's a lot personal preference. If you're looking for best energy efficiency and now best gaming, like in terms of gaming performance, for the most efficient, AMD is, you know, hands down. We've seen like now the champ, and lots of options with the 3D V cache. On the Intel side, again, there's some really great processors, especially on the lower end, the 12600K, great ones. But on the problem, it's like it really comes down to personal preference more than anything. But I think it's great. I mean, AMD has proven so much here that they've come to play, and then right now they have kind of the king of the CPU, king of the gaming CPUs again. So, yeah. Max says, oh yeah.
Ooh, that's a good question.
You know, that's like, you know, it's one of those things. It's one of those things. Like again, you know, somebody was talking about the XTX, the 7900 XTX versus like anything else like that. Guys, truth be told, like it's an absolutely amazing card for 1440p. It just really comes down to where, again, looking at the games you play and finding the right solution for the games that you are going to do. You know, for value and what it provides from just a raw, pure performance standpoint, the 7900 XTX is a fan-freaking-tastic card.
Call me crazy, but I've never seen this card. I had no idea. It looks just like a damn reference card.
Dude, it is such a clean card. Have you never
I wasn't
seen
expecting. I've seen the reference card, but I thought this was going to look totally different. It was just like a reference card.
Yeah, all their reference cards look the same.
That's like what NVIDIA used to do.
Yeah, yep. So yeah.
I would do this all day long. I would. Oh man, I missed that. This card is gorgeous.
Yeah, I love
It's like
it.
their last gen one, even the 6900 XT. I love that one because it reminded me of the taillights of a Charger.
Yeah, and then the other thing it was also very nice is that the Halo version of that was beautiful.
Yeah.
So yeah. Red line card. Have you tried Atomic Heart? I have not had a chance to play it. I've heard mixed things about that game. So I don't know if it's a game that I'll actually ever play. Right now I've been playing Octopath Traveler 2, a lot of Hogwarts, a lot of actually Mass Effect Andromeda, something I just randomly jumped into, and then playing some Company Heroes 3. Have been the ones that I've been looking for that game.
I'm now bouncing back on Assetto Corsa, and
yeah, which you've talked about, like we just did an amazing video with Annie the Labs, like her rig. Did you get to watch it?
I saw that rig. You sent me a video of it.
I know.
I was like, hey, look at my sim rig, and I have this nice little single sit. He goes, yeah, well, check this one out, and I was like, okay, that looks. Yeah, I can't compete with that. I can't. I'm looking forward to the time I can actually get myself at least like a 3-axis base.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'll go bomb like ballistic on that.
I will tell you, man, Andromeda, like now, especially like much later, I know there was a lot of hate about technical issues and stuff like that, but man, I've been really enjoying the story and just enjoying the game. I'm a huge Mass Effect fan, so getting a chance to get to play that stuff has been really, really good. I haven't made it to the Merlin trials yet. I've been doing, so right now, I'm trying to think of where I am in Hogwarts. I think we're getting ready. I came back from Hogsmeade. I don't remember exactly where I am. It's been a while.
I've heard nothing but like.
Where can I find
cow
information about? So Danilin, you should definitely be. We're going to show you a picture right here, but you can also tune in tomorrow during the Discord only. Become a Discord sub. You'll be able to see this tomorrow. We'll be talking a lot about it during the open AMA for Discord subscribers. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, Octopath Traveler 2. I haven't played Diablo 3. Forspoken I got into and played a little bit. I definitely need some more time with that. But that's the problem is like the shame PC the pile of shame just continues to grow sometimes.
Of what of game launches and releases?
Yeah.
Yeah, there hasn't really been anything like holy like wow. But I actually have heard not mixed reviews, but I've only heard nothing but great things about Atomic Heart.
Okay, I haven't played it. It's on Game Pass. So if you have Xbox Game Pass, man, like which is like the best value.
Jump on it.
Yeah, best value. Yeah, you should play it. Atomic Heart. Actually, another game I'm really looking forward to is Starfield. I'm really looking forward to Starfield. I think that game's going to be amazing.
That's Star Citizen. That's not the same thing, is it?
No, Starfield is the new one from Bethesda.
Oh.
Space exploration game from Starfield. Yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people actually really like Atomic Heart. I just don't know if I'm going to play it. Did I see you playing Jedi Fallen Order? Okay, so Mostly Martinez asked, did you see me playing Jedi Fallen Order? That was actually Papa Robeytech, who is really, like I said, if you watch the Corsair Voyager video we did, it is something he has wanted to get into gaming, so he was playing Jedi Fallen Order today in preparation for the new one coming out in April. And he's just getting into gaming again. It's taking some time. So I force him as part of his helping and working with me practice. He has to practice.
Was he a gamer was he an avid gamer like back when you were younger?
He did. He played a lot of Nintendo. He used to play a lot of Nintendo, and then he took it it's like all things. Kids ruined it because they always wanted to tell him what to do. And he saw Call of Duty, and he was like, I really want to play this game. He loved the campaign. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, and then I showed him, today, I was like, he used your SCUF controller and ended up playing a bunch of Jedi Fallen Order today. So.
Awesome, right?
Yeah, I'm stoked. I want him to play. Is there a place on Discord? Yes, there is a place on Discord to share your PC pics. Yep. I am Wiz. I'm playing Sons of the Forest with my son. We've been playing Sons of the Forest.
I've heard about that too.
Yeah, that game is. But I played it a little bit with PG, and he killed the guy right at the beginning, and I was like, okay. So I won't play with PG because he's scary. What type of pressure are we going with? This should be slight positive pressure. We have 4 exhaust, 6 intake, but so it'll be a slight positive pressure situation for this case. Oh, this is what?
Just prepping.
Oh, just prepping for today. Okay, cool. For the other part. And do we have a display port? Because we're just gonna mirror for the monitor to there. Yep. Cool. Glock, no, I don't think you should do that. Sons of the Forest has been a lot of fun. It is a much more visually impressive arc, and I really like the story and the interactions. Did you use the cooler's thermal paste? Yes, we used the pre-applied.
No, I actually used.
He used the Corsair
XTM50.
But it's actually the same stuff that's actually pre-applied on the.
It is. It's one of those.
He just wants to do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know it has a thermal compound, and I'm pretty confident that it would work, but it's a force of habit to every single time get the compound, just wipe it off myself and put one
It's
on.
Fly By Me asked me, he said, Robey, will you still be streaming when Star Citizen comes out? I have no idea.
I'll be back.
I actually have a lot of money in that game. Never played it. Because I want to play Squadron, whatever it was, Squadron 42 or whatever the single player one is with Mark Hamill, because I'm a Wing Commander fan, and that's what I bought into, and I can't play it. Oh, this doesn't have a display port. Oh yeah, it does. Oh, it's right here. Oh, okay, I got a display port cable. Okay, cool. We're good. Okay, cool.
Look at this, man. I get
Oh, he's getting scratches. Okay, we gotta show a final. When we're done, we'll show a final. We'll show a final reveal for the cable management guys. Don't worry.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say physical damage done to PJ's wrists and hands from trying to stick it.
Yeah.
Where is that?
When you're like 80 years old. Revenge of the Kilrathi. That was like, dude, that was like my favorite Christmas. One of my favorite Christmases was getting a sound blaster, so I could use the speech pack on Wing Commander 2. I love Wing Commander. It was one of my favorite games. Absolutely love those games. I also like Privateer. Chris Roberts was a hero till I met him. But yeah.
Oh wow! Doesn't that?
Yeah,
that cliche is so
him
true,
and Tom
man.
Clancy, two people that when I met them in person, then I didn't like them.
It always ruins it, man. You should just like, it's one of those things that you're like, I wish I never met you, or would just still keep.
Yeah,
that.
because I'd still be like, you're my fan. I've ripped my finger on a CPU cooler block. Man, Papa Robeytech actually built his first PC and cut his finger doing the Corsair build kit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, dude, it's not your first PC build if you didn't draw blood. So
oh yeah,
you gotta draw blood when you're building your first PC.
I've done a lot of questionable things. If my old manager was in here, he could just tell you stories of the weird stuff I've done.
Cosmic Jordan asks, why have the SSDs versus M.2 drives in the build? For load times, actually, the load times between an NVMe SSD and a regular SSD is about a second. So it's actually not a big deal in terms of, and it's cheap. It can be cheaper storage. To be honest, nowadays, having a standard SSD isn't all that, like, it's actually, the value is coming down. So more than likely you don't need them. It's just something to show, hey, it's like if we're going to do a build and show off kind of all aspects of a build, throwing an SSD on there because it has SSD mounts is why we did it. It's not necessary at all.
We could have gone easily with an additional maybe two. I think we got 3 more M.2s on this board, so this thing takes a total of 4 M.2s.
Yeah.
We could have gone all M.2s, but then the price hikes up. So to have that 1 second difference and actually be able to get a 2 terabyte storage, it's the value. So
dude,
for the average consumer who actually gets an SSD, they're not going to see the difference. It's more like guys like us who know that the second you put it in there, you're like, okay, this is slower than my SSD.
But now you can get a 2 terabyte NVMe SSD for like $130.
Yeah, so
and it's like fast. I mean, like, so it's like now it's like it is the world of like standard 2.5-inch SSDs is. It's coming into an end.
It's like they all turned into sticks of gum.
Yeah, they're going to turn into sticks of gum. DDR5 Triton Zs are damaging. The other thing, too, is you could also think of them as potential protective weapons should you be invaded by ninjas. Like that and shivs that come off of M.2 heating plates. Both things. Like, you could, as long as you can break into your PC room and potentially be able to get them out, you can use them to cut foes. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Will the PC be in Cuban time?
If I were to building this PC in Cuban time, I would probably be done Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
Same goes for Puerto Rican time, and I am Puerto Rican.
Okay, so did I see the new? So all I've seen is the artwork for the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I have not seen.
What do you mean?
There's a new TMNT. I don't know if it's a show or what, but I love if it's based on the art. I love that art style because that used to be the art style, the more hardcore art style, more comic booky one.
I would say we're on the same age, but you're talking like TMNT, like when the cartoon, or TMNT comic book when they were actually using like weapons.
Yeah. I loved those. I love that style with the all white eyes and all that.
So
sort of
we
stuff.
need to be more kid friendly.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah.
Yeah, it's just bum. So I haven't seen the thing for it though.
I remember when TMNT came out for the NES, people were bothered. They're like, it looks nothing like the cartoon. It's like, no, because they went straight comic book style.
They said they killed them in the last run and they are the replacements. Whoa. Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? Yes, that's what we're talking about. Guys, get ready for the Robeytech. We're gonna put on the Robeytech stuff now. Oh, he's still got to put the the GPU's already in. Never mind. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we already got the build is done. Here we go. Here's that beautiful. Oh, we're gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna hide the beautiful cable management. but it is there. Look at the cable management. Let's just appreciate how beautiful that looks. Good job, PJ.
Thanks, man.
And dude, you did it. You did it in, oh yeah, like just over two and a half hours. That's a record for you, my friend. Yeah.
Robey, usually when we do live builds, I think the last live build that we did, we haven't done a Paxer or anything like live build.
No. The last one that we did together was we were here and we did a tag team a little bit. But that one was still like 3.5. It was still pretty short. This one was really short for what you just accomplished.
I think because at the time I started doing those, I was just getting familiar with this.
Yeah, with the fight. And
now
it's just like, it's actually
it's
almost
a routine.
muscle memory. Yeah.
Muscle memory. There you go.
Yeah,
there you go. Look, Robeytech panel.
Yeah, imagine how much faster it'd be if you didn't take the donut detour. The thing is, we still stopped, we still talked about stuff. Look at that, guys, does that panel not look super rad? That panel looks so good. I'm just gonna say, it is pretty. Okay, let's turn it around. We're gonna actually turn it, we're not gonna be able to turn it too much, but there we go. We'll do at least the power on, okay. The power on cable, where is the power on cable?
I have it under the desk.
Okay, here we go. Lights. Okay, we're gonna go to lights off mood mode, as I call it here in the Robeytech studio. But we're not in the Robeytech studio. You ready?
Do the honors.
Boom, baby.
Oh, wait. I don't have something. When I have that plugged in? Oh, I don't have that plugged in.
Oh, okay. We got one thing. Oh, never mind. We're just great. We're it's all fine. Yeah,
I ruined the whole
everything's
thing.
fine.
There's one silly cable right there that I didn't see it. I know which one you want.
Oh, we don't. Do we have? Were we supposed to put the GPU? Oh, were you supposed to put the GPU bracket in?
What GPU bracket?
The one for AMD Advantage.
I have an AMD. You have an AMD Advantage GPU bracket?
Yes, we should. She's like, look, this is why we have Erica. Erica's like, wait.
Where's the bracket?
Where's the bracket?
You didn't give me one.
Yeah. Le bracket.
There you go. Watch. 3, 2, 1. Boom. There
Okay,
you
now
go.
all the fans are spinning. Oh, your rear fan is no RGB.
IQ.
Oh.
It does it a lot.
Oh yeah, because the AIO.
Once you add IQ in there and you download and install, it catches all the
it'll
fans.
catch them all. Okay, cool. Let's get the post on.
Yeah, they're all plugged in.
And guys, we do. Normally we'd have a GPU bracket. Okay, so we'll have to put it. We're gonna put this. We have to put it like kind of like. Yeah, we're gonna show the spec sheet real quick. Okay, so now, so let's do this real quick. Oh, we didn't flash. Oh, we have to flash
it to the latest BIOS.
We got to flash the BIOS. Ooh, do you want to put the BIOS on that?
Yeah, I got you. I'll put it on a separate one so you don't have them.
Okay, here we go. We're going to count odd or even. Odd or even. Here we go. 1, 2. Wow, 3, 4, 5.
160.
3, 4, 5, that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If that's less than 100, I'm
that's
impressed.
15. 1, 2. Wow, we got a lot. 3, 4, 5, that's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 25. We're at 25 right now, guys. I still have a lot left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50.
50.
We're at 50 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 65. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 70. 176. So it is even 76 zip ties.
I'm impressed.
Killed 76 zip ties killed in the making of this PC. 76.
I really thought it was going to be like over 100.
76 zip ties sacrificed their lives to make this PC look so good, only to get taken apart again later. Poor zip ties. They're so sad.
You know what? 2 years ago, I used to have the. I used to have a fit. You built this thing amazing. Oh, great job, man. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what are we gonna do with it? All right, I need you to strip it.
Yeah. You're like, oh,
What?
What?
No.
Okay,
No,
so
I don't
now,
want to strip
guys,
it.
let's just make sure it posts.
Yep, hit the button.
Oh, we're gonna turn it off.
That's it. Posts.
Oh.
If you can hit the power button
Oh yeah.
without forcing it, it's a post. Now we just need display.
Okay, we're gonna go get the display on.
And you need me to get the flash
give
to
me the
BIOS?
latest BIOS. Yeah.
Let me go get that for you right now.
Okay, we're gonna grab our BIOS and get everything set up so you guys can see. We'll have to do that afterwards. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do Windows and show you for setting up an X3D system what you have to do here. Okay, so we should be able to hit HDMI there. But we're gonna do this display port, right? Because right now we're just gonna because I got to be able to see, guys. So you're not gonna be able to see this right away. Oh, we already got it plugged in. We got our keyboard and mouse here, guys. Oops. But we can probably, oh, I guess we can't really show the screen, but ooh, not yet. Okay, we'll get there. Oh, he actually, I was like, where's this Virtuoso headset moving? Okay, got obviously all Corsair peripherals because, you know, we're a Corsair, we're on a Corsair, you know, Corsair, for those who don't know, Origin is a Corsair company. I don't think everybody, sometimes people are like, oh man, they use a lot of Corsair stuff. Yes, I can. There we go. Okay. Oh, you need it the other way. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get this plugged in, and we're going to get this ready for flashing the BIOS, which is very important. If you are going to be doing if you're going to do your own 7800X 3D system, you definitely need to make sure you have the latest BIOS. That is going to be super important in terms of making sure that is good to go. So we're now working on that right now. We're going to flash our BIOS and get it all prepped in terms of that stuff. Okay. This is just so you can do power. Okay, there we go. Zip ties, the new Chads, yes. Rip all my points. Robeytech definitely odd. Recount, please. I'm not recounting it. That was so many freaking zip ties, dude. I'm not recounting that. I put them in groups of 5, so it made it really hit. PG, if I had a radiator side mounted, should I set the rad fates to into? I'll ask him when he gets in here. But to be honest, you should probably do them as you're not getting the impact of the fans if you set them as intake, because the fans are not doing they're not doing their jobs as high static pressure fans. Do you like IQ murals? Actually, IQ murals, especially for game, like the IQ activated games, are actually very, very cool. Yeah, you're in Florida, got to do recounts. Unfortunately, we're not going to be doing any recounts on this one. Oops, I lost it. Okay, guys, we are posted, by the way. Okay, so we are now in and posted. We're just gonna grab, one thing we're gonna do real quick is update our BIOS, but we can show you via the camera here in a minute that we are actually posted and live. You can't overclock a 7900X 3D, guys. There's not really any real overclocking, so to speak, right? So, okay, so we got this ready when we're good to go. I'll put it in afterwards. Not quite ready to put it in yet. Okay, when I get into Windows install and stuff like that, we'll.
I have a question for you. Maybe you can answer it for me. I've never asked my team yet, but is there a reason why they changed it to, you know, they used to call it a DOCP?
Yeah.
Why do they change it to call it Expo now?
I don't know. That's actually a good question. Maybe that's something we can ask.
I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe they just don't like the, maybe they don't like DOCP name and Expo sounds cooler.
I don't know. Yeah, we can show it. Yeah, then I won't be able to see it on screen.
Oh, okay, got it.
Oh,
So we're now updating the BIOS. So.
Look what happened to my iFixit kit, man. Like,
Oh man! Whoa!
I don't even know how it happened.
Wow, that's crazy. Because that thing is like, those are usually pretty solid.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
did
you
that.
do
and
need to
it's-
do, yes, IO Dragon, we will do the 990s and 980s if they were to be installed, do get the firmware update here at Origin.
Yes.
So that way they don't have the performance degradation.
I should have turned back on.
Did it not?
No.
I was doing BIOS flash, that was weird.
Yeah, the BIOS flash for the XT70, it shuts off and then turns back on. And
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't. Okay, we'll see. We're gonna watch. We're gonna keep watching.
Cool.
I've seen that before where it hasn't, and then I turn on and then it finishes the BIOS, so we'll see.
These are the best screwdrivers ever.
Ooh, really? Oh, these are the ROG ones.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the one that comes? Do you know if this comes with the new?
That was no, they don't.
Oh,
They don't. But I love this screwdriver. This is my alternative solution. I would have put it in here if it would have fit, but it doesn't fit.
we're waiting to see if the build posts. It feels like it's It feels like it's doing BIOS update.
That's wild. That's the Corsair XT70 here. That's the one I put the.
No, I mean, it wouldn't have read it. It like would if it wasn't right, it wouldn't have let you do it. It doesn't matter. Even if it did, we could just do. We could actually do a. You could actually do the. You can actually do BIOS. You can do a BIOS. You can do it via flashback. So if it did have this, we just basically do it via BIOS flashback. We just have to name the BIOS a certain file and put it on the ASUS thing. That does happen, and I have had that happen before. It's an easy thing. Is it just shutting off?
You should get a display now.
No, we should get. Yeah, we're good. I think we're good. It's reading the BIOS stuff, which is the part that's weird. It's actually reading the card. So I think it's actually BIOS. This is something I have seen with the DisplayPort, just as an FYI. Where
It's on the DisplayPort?
Yeah, it's on
All right,
DisplayPort.
it's not on
Yeah,
HDMI.
It's
so
not
it
an
could be
HDMI. So
something.
I think it's actually an HDMI issue. I don't think it's actually an issue with the with the thing. I think we're going to be okay, guys, because it's actually showing A9 and it's reading the. So we'll just give it a little bit, and because it also has to update a firmware thing, so it can take a while. So we're gonna give it a hot minute, and then we'll go in there. We'll do a giveaway as soon as Alex gets back. We'll do another giveaway, guys. While you guys wait for the BIOS flashback and stuff. If you want to change it to, we've done Forspoken, so let's do Company of Heroes 3, and make sure you change the description too in the giveaway because you left it with chart. So make sure both of them go in there.
What is it called?
It should Company of Heroes 3. Magjet, I can't see it right now because I'm not in the chat. I won't be in there. Yeah, we'll make sure we change the name to Company of Heroes. Make sure it doesn't say Uncharted in the description too. You see what I'm saying? When you're editing it.
It's not letting me edit it.
Okay, hold on, I'll come over there.
It's the active giveaway. How do I end it?
Oh, just hit end giveaway. Oh no, here you are. Okay, so now go to here. Oh, go view active. Go to view active current giveaway. See where it says current.
No active giveaway.
Refresh and see if it still says. Oh, I hope I'm not standing in front of the. Okay. Then go to giveaway custom. There you go. Now edit it, and then see where it says in the description. Where it says Uncharted. Make sure that also says Company of Heroes. Both of them say Company of Heroes. Yeah, Company of Heroes. Okay, starting at exclamation point AMD, guys. Exclamation point AMD. Company of Heroes up for grabs. Company of Heroes 3. Yes, it's Company of Heroes 3. Yeah, exclamation point AMD, guys. Up for grabs. If you want to get in on that. Company of Heroes 3, guys. Okay, we are back in there. Let me just make sure the BIOS is updated. Do you remember what version we had?
I do not, but I can tell you what the new version is.
Yeah, it should be 222.1284.
670E Hero BIOS.
We're just verifying our stuff real quick.
Firmware is called, what's the new one? Version, I got 0922.
I have, it should be 0.0, I have 0.0604.
That's the old BIOS.
That's the old one. Okay, so we did not get an update. Okay, so let's do it again. Okay. Nope,
Yeah,
nope.
it should be 0922.
Okay, so this is why we test it. Tool, easy flash utility. Yep.
Like when you do the easy flash. It's like, warning, this is going to do this. Do you want to proceed? Yes. Are
Yes,
you
I do.
sure? Yes. Are you positive? And then it's supposed to turn back on. There it goes.
There it goes.
Now
Okay, yeah,
it does
I feel
it.
like we're okay.
Now it's doing it.
Yeah, now it seems like it's doing its thing.
This thing starts playing with my emotions sometimes. When it does that, I'm like,
These are the little, I don't know, I hope they're.
like an OCD perfectionist. It has to work. It can't, like nothing can go wrong.
How much time?
Speedy Taco.
Speedy Taco. Congratulations, Speedy Taco. You are the winner of Company of Heroes 3.
Nice, dude.
Man.
Congratulations.
Okay, now we are updating our BIOS, guys. Sorry, it was taking a little. We had a little bit of wackiness, but it's all good now. Yeah, we're good. Okay, congratulations, you guys. We're just updating our BIOS right now. That is it. We still have three more giveaways. We have that 5800X still, and two $25 Newegg gift cards that are still up for grabs, guys. And then Speedy Taco 223. Make sure you whisper Blondie but Geeky on Twitch, and go from there. Tyler Rand asks, can I buy this PC? In fact, you can. OriginPC.com. You can just go to gaming PCs, go to AMD Advantage. The whole system will basically be there. If you want to go check that out, it's all there. And you can actually buy this exact same system if you wanted to. It won't have the custom Robeytech panels or anything like that, but you can actually get this customization. You could just do the request and be like, can I have the Robeytech one if you wanted to pick this up? But yes, you can buy this PC. 7900X3D released released this week, so it's available now. You can get this, you can order this customization on Origin, and even a 7950X3D if you wanted to as well. Yeah. Mag, if you wanted to request it, you could request him building it, but I don't know what the time frame is for that build. Oh, Org, there you go. Org said that Gamers Nexus actually has a review of the 7900X3D. Yeah, there is no current giveaway. There is no giveaway running right now, guys. Right now, we're just waiting for the BIOS update, which is, like I said, we want to show you guys how to set up. If you were to do a build like this and you wanted it, you had a 7900X3D or a 7950X3D, that you get that installed and put in. We are showing you after this is the same setup you'd have to do. For first thing, make sure you have the latest BIOS, because there's a bunch of updates that you need from the BIOS standpoint to make sure that your X3D is good to go. So we're doing that right now. We're updating to version 0922. And then after this, we'll install Windows, which hopefully we'll be able to show you guys at the same time. But the Windows install is going to be pretty straightforward. There's nothing too crazy there. And then we'll show you what you need to do to make sure that it's actually running well. And we'll get all that set up tonight and have it good to go. There's been 3 giveaways. We still got more to go. Still waiting for the updates, guys.
You want to do the honors?
Oh yeah, we can put it on. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, what do people? Okay, here we go. Here it is, right here. We're gonna pull the back one on. Oh, there it is. Yeah, and the other one already got pulled.
Should be finished.
Got that beautiful Robeytech Origin logo on there.
Man, it does pop, man, especially when you put it under
Yeah,
black light.
yeah, dude, that white. Yeah.
It's actually like a light gray.
Oh, nice. Okay,
It really
cool.
is. I had to look at it a couple times too. I was like, is that? Yeah. Actually.
There it is, all ready. We now have another Probably. We had a lot of Robeytech Origin PCs actually. Yeah, it's been a lot. Yeah, between all the laptops, and that's not even including all because I have.
This is your second 5,000?
This is my third. Well, second.
Two AIOs?
Yeah, but we built one before with that just stayed here. So I think this is our third 5000D, and then we have. I think we did a 5000T, and we have. I think I have 6 laptops.
You have every line from.
I have every. Yeah,
2022, right?
yeah, and then now we're getting ready to do 2023. Okay, guys. Final update's just about done. This is that one I was thinking about, the firmware update. We're still going. There we go. Just basically finishing it up right now. It's still here. It's still basically, you guys can see here that it's still updating. The post is there. So the contest, Canadians, it is open, but again, you have to cover the cost of the customs and you have to cover the cost of shipping to Canada. So, hey, Mr. Knight, the IT guy, says it's 4:30 a.m. in the UK, but I finally get to catch a Robeytech live build, which I actually didn't build. All I did was put the CPU in this one. Okay, we should be done with that. Still, oh, now it's doing the LED firmware. This is what I'm saying, is like there's so much updating that this has to do. And then we have our, where's the USB for?
Next to you.
Oh, there it is. Okay, here's our Windows install ready to go. Still going. Guys, this PC is not, we're not giving away the PC. We're giving away a 5800X, and we're giving away 2 $25 Newegg gift cards. Unfortunately, the Newegg gift cards are only US. They made it way too hard.
I can show the tower.
Huh?
I can show the tower.
Which one?
Origin.
Yeah, we can show, why don't we show you guys that this PC that you're seeing right now, this PC we are giving away. This is going to be a PC that is given away with conjunction with a video that's releasing from AMD and Origin about AMD Advantage. So we're going to be talking about that program, why it's so awesome. The version that you're seeing here is almost an AMD Advantage program. It's only missing a GPU bracket that every AMD Advantage system does come with. But we are, like, for the most part, guys, this just means that it'll have fully set up, ready to go, with like no bottlenecks. You know, it has all the Radeon software. It's such an incredible program, especially for main laptops. Desktops is great, but laptops can be even more of a nightmare. And I love that they've got the laptop version. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is enable Expo, which is actually also important for AMD Advantage. And then we're going to save and reset, and now we should be booting into Windows. Yeah, resize bar should be on by default. I'll check one more time. It's on most of the new BIOSes, it's on by default, but I'll verify. That's a good point, Org. Yeah, we got to make sure resize bar is on, or as AMD calls it, smart access memory. I will check that now once it reboots. Waiting for the restart. It's always takes a little bit of time. You just got to be patient when you do this stuff. So we're just going to make sure above 4G decoding and smart and resize bar is enabled, which is usually right up here. Click it, and it is on. So we're good there. Resize bar is on, and we can just start, hit F10, nothing changed, and then reboot, and we should go right into Windows now. So there we go, now popping in. Oh, do we have, well, one thing we don't have is internet. Do we have a network drop? We will get you guys a network drop, so we're good to go there. Honestly, War Dog, it's gotten way better. I've done it with both. We had tested with both. You're right, most of the time I don't turn them on. For a resize bar, you don't have any issue for Windows installation. I've never seen that mess up, but sometimes RAM with the newer CPU, specifically 7000 series and 13th gen and 12th gen Intel, this has been far less of a problem with Expo or with XMP enabled. It's not as big of a deal anymore. It's DDR5. That's a requirement for AMD 7000 series always requires DDR5. Okay, we are now getting into Windows boot now. Which you guys can see, you should be able to see a little bit of that. I'm trying to make sure. Oh, you guys can't really see the screen. Can we do it a little bit, Alex, so they can see the screen just in the short term? We're going to install now, so we're just getting Windows set up. So I don't have a product key because I don't care. We're going to put Windows. This would be Windows 11 Home is typically what we did, so we'll do Windows 11 Home. And then I agree. Next. Custom. We're going to put it on drive 0. Next. And there we go. Now we're copying our files. What are the name of those background panels? You can find them on Amazon. We'll see if we can get you guys a link there. Oh, thank you very much. Cool. Drop in our network tab real quick. For gaming, wise, yes, it's good. Matt, yeah, that's one of the things that I don't remember if Home, yeah, I think Windows 11 Home does not allow remote desktop, but the only thing too is that, and if you have over 128 gigs of RAM, you need to go to, or yeah, over 128 gigs of RAM, you have to go to Windows 11 Pro. Okay, we're just waiting for the reboot to happen. There we go. So PC, man, this build looks good. Looks so good. Just saying, Alex, it looks so good. I agree, he says.
I'm still stuck on my level 30 series.
Here we are, building like all these high-end, beautiful systems. Okay, we are going to pull this because we don't need it anymore. Now we're just going to let Windows finish. You know what? Honestly, I haven't tested enough ARC, but I don't see it would be a problem. You won't probably get 6,000 mega transfer. I mean, that is one thing for sure. It's like once you go, unless you get two 64 gig DIMMs, which is possible, which is one of the things that's nice about DDR5. Norix, until we install IQ, once we install IQ, it would actually pick up all of the fans. It's just an IQ issue right now. And the good thing is because this is all Corsair, once we install IQ, I'll just run Murals and run a Red, and then it'll go AMD Red. Mm. 6,000 GG good is really honestly where it goes to. That's kind of the max right now. The RGB on the fan is nice. You're just not seeing it all. Don't worry, we'll get there, guys. We're going to show you guys how to do the setup. Couple things about X3D, though, that's really important if you're going to do DIY. Now, if you order an AMD Advantage system, you're not going to have to worry about this from a setup standpoint. We do want to show this. Couple things. You need to make sure that you do the update for all of your Windows apps. So we'll show you that in the Microsoft Store. And the other thing too is you need to make sure you keep your power settings at balance. Don't go to high performance because then it won't do stuff like park the second set of cores that don't have the 3dV cache on the CCD. So you want to make sure that that you basically keep it at stock for the most part when you get to that point. And we'll go to the point where you guys will be able to see it here pretty soon. And sometimes I get confused about my three-letter acronym, so I think I said that all right. And yes, you have to put in the chipset. You do need to install the newest chipset drivers because there's two new parts to that basically enable that 3dV cache. And we're running a game. You can basically check to make sure that those CPU cores are parked, which means they're not in use. Yes, War Dog, the good thing is that's actually installed by default. So for people who go outside of the default, that's when it gets a little wacky. But if you just kept things at default, you don't have that issue. Okay, we are coming into Windows now. We've got that installed. Just gonna go through the little setup process here. Yes. Yes. Skip. We'll connect it to. I'm gonna not. Where's my phone? Okay. I'm gonna do something. Kind of wacky, guys. No. Yeah, I'll take. It's just a little thing. Hold on. Hold on one sec, guys. Something I have to change because of the connection. I'm going to not use the internet connection. So I can basically get through further in Windows, and I just got to remember what the command is. Okay, Shift F10. And then we're going to do OOBE slash... Oh, / oh, come on. Oh, I gotta click on it. OOBE / BYPASS in R0. Oh, in RO. Oh, that's why. Hold on. OOBE / BYPSS in R0. Okay, there we go. And it basically just bypasses the need for internet connectivity is what I'm doing. Yeah, sorry, NRO, yeah. Thank you, sorry. I was just looking at I have it written down because it's one that I just never seem to remember. So yeah, thank you. You know what, Bidynamic, I'm not entirely sure. That is definitely a question I can ask. Yes. Thank you. I know it's UBI, which is out-of-box experience, but bypass, I don't know what NRO stands for. If I knew what NRO stands for, I'd remember it. But it's bypass, I don't know what NRO stands for. Thank you. So I did that specifically. So one of the things for Windows, and especially with 22H2, is that it forces you to have an internet connection. Because I don't want to connect to a network, what I can do is I can say, I basically can tell, now what it'll do is when I get to Windows, you'll see, when I get to that step, I can say I don't have a connection and do an offline setup, and that's what I want to do here. And then that way, it's good to go. I just don't, if I can't use the LAN, I don't want to connect to a wireless. So that's what I basically did it to do. Okay, guys, just waiting for the restart. Sorry, Windows is always like one of those things. It just takes time. Okay, so we're back in Windows now. And this is what you'll see. So yes, yes, skip. And then now it'll say, I don't have internet, and then I can skip it, see? And then I'll continue with limited setup. So that's what I get, and then we just do a name, Robeytech. Whoa, go back. Whoa, not Robey. There we go. We're not going to do a password, and then we'll just get rid of all of this stuff. There we go. Next. Accept. And then now we're all set up. And now we're going to wait for, once this come up, then now we're going to let it install all of its drivers and all that sort of stuff. Bypass network requirement override. It might be, bypass network requirement. Oh, maybe you're right. That makes sense. Is that what it actually stands for? Do you know for sure? Do the Drew? Maybe. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, it could be. Oh, it is. I just looked it up. Okay. Network required override. Nice. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know, because that actually makes it easier to remember. When I didn't know what it stood for, I was like, what does that even stand for? Yeah, all you need is balanced powered profile, game bar on, and chipset drivers is all you need. Yes, that is absolutely true. As long as you have those things, your 7950X3D or your 7900X3D will work absolutely fine. You don't have to do anything else. Xbox Game Bar is how AMD basically knows that you are using Windows, because they work with, obviously, with Microsoft, knows that you're in a game, and then what it does is it parks the second half of your second half of your cores, the ones that don't have the V-cache on the CCD, and it parks them, and then that way the game is only using the cores that have 3D V-cache. Okay, what I'm going to do now is go ahead and hit yes and install this. And we're letting it connect to a network and do all that stuff now via Windows. Now, what I can do, hopefully we're going to test this. We're going to grab you want to hand me that HDMI real quick, and then we'll try and get you so you guys can see this now. You have to have Xbox Game Bar. Yes, you absolutely do. Okay. And then while this is happening, what I will do, just to help make sure Xbox Game Bar is updated, let's make sure, do you guys see it? Do you happen to see it? Okay, I understand. I'm just going to let this finish. Yes, it's got to finish its part. And then what I'm also, do you see it yet or no?
No.
Okay.
It's not turning on.
Oh, okay. And then what I'm doing is I'm also going to go ahead and run all of the updates in this, so get updates. This is going to make sure Xbox Game Bar is update, so I just go there while this is running and make sure all my updates are done. It did work that one time. Okay, so now we're just getting, there's your Xbox Game Bar and all that stuff is now updating. So we're good there. Let me try it over here. Okay. So we're just updating all of our stuff right now. no. Okay. We have to uninstall and reinstall it. Always fun when we have a little thing. Okay, so there goes that. Okay, there we go. Oh, man. Always one of those things, like, why can't it just be simple? And most of the time, you do not have this problem. So we're just going to end this task. There you go. Install. Gosh darn it. Okay, let's hit, hopefully this works. Okay, we're trying to, now we're just trying to make sure the Armory Crate, yeah, there it goes. Now Armory Crate's installing. Making sure, this should all be done now. There you go.